Go.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of our new role-playing campaign. I will be your dungeon master for this evening, or morning, depending on where you're set at the moment. This campaign is set in a very different world to the last one we played in, which was Frey's campaign. The realm is known as Ravenloft, or the Dread Realms. So I've got a little introduction spiel that I'll get into now. Somewhere deep within the ethereal mists that fills the void between worlds and link the lands of the living and the lands of the dead, where the passions can be as tangible as iron, a dark and nameless dimension is ruled by dark and nameless powers. Some say it is a prison for the damned. Some say it is a crucible to test the virtuous. It is a land of mist and shadow, love and death, sacrifice and seduction, beauty and horror. It is a land of whispered fears made manifest. It is the realm of dread. Perhaps you have sensed its touch. Tendrils of its ethereal mists sometimes reach out to caress the material plane at the behest of its dark powers. They stroke the skin at the back of your neck when a creaking floorboard warns you that you are not alone in the dark. They are drawn to innocent and villainy, to loathing and desire, to obsession and to despair. They seek out squandered dreams and inner demons. They savor the decay of the spirit. The mists snatch up fiends at the moment of their ruin and steal upon heroes in their moment of doubt. The land itself is a construct, stolen from other worlds or created wholesale from the mists in imitation of the reality. The misted lands respond like no other to the passion plays and conflicts carried out upon them, becoming impregnated with emotion and warping to reflect the most evil villains imprisoned within them. To what end do the dark powers add these souls to their tarnished collection? To torment them? To purify them? To answer the eternal question of whether good can triumph over evil? None can say, for although the mists are easy to enter, they are almost impossible to leave, and few drawn into the realms of dread will ever leave to tell the tale. Welcome to the lands of mists. Was that good? Got more.
That's real good. We can keep going. If you got more, I'm going to eat it up.
Keep going. The land in which you find yourselves is known as Durengar, a realm that is currently experiencing an industrial revolution, with many of the provinces developing steam-powered machinery and wielding advanced black powder weapons. In this realm, sorcery, dragons, and all things magical in nature are almost never seen by the general population. This has led to the vast majority of people to believe that such things do not even exist, or are the work of blasphemers and devil worshippers. However, magic and the monsters surrounding them are still very real, and there are many hidden factions in the world who use their arcane powers for both good and evil. We focus now on you, the players, who have been brought together by a spice trader named Modesto Sawyer. Modesto has hired each of the players individually to guard his caravan as he heads towards Rosted, the city of markets. He has done so out of fear for the safety of his cargo, as it was destroyed during his last visit to the city. He is hoping that the additional protection granted by these unusual individuals will be enough to deter any would-be saboteurs. After resting for the evening in a tavern a few miles out of Rosted, Modesto and his new companions awake to a dark and dreary morning and begin their preparations for the final leg of the journey. And that is where we come in to the campaign. So, you have just spent the night in a tavern on the crossroads outside of Rosted, just about half a day's travel to the city itself. You have awoken well rested, and you have taken the time in the morning to prepare your spells for the journey, those of you who do have spells. And as you exit the tavern, on the road ready to go is Modesto. And he sees you all coming out of the tavern one by one, and he greets you individually and tells you of what to expect in Roasted, the city of markets. Hello, my friends. How are you today? Are you ready for the journey to the Roasted?
Going to sleep. Stop being so loud.
Slept in my wagon.
Yominda, my dear, you should have already woken up. It is already 8 o'clock in the morning.
That's really early.
Just yelling out.
Well, if you wish to wait here for later, you are most welcome, but we shall be heading out presently.
Oh, fine. Better get the horses ready.
Now, everybody, gather close. I need to tell you about what we are going to expect in Roasted. In Roasted, the guards will attempt to extort money from us for their protection.
Are we meant to be able to see another screen or not?
Well,
Not
yet.
at the moment.
Just the map? Okay, good.
Just the map for the moment.
Never mind, sorry.
Oh, and that is something to keep in mind. Because I'm not limiting your options very much, I won't have every single environment prepared ahead of time, because there's just way too many environments which you guys could go to. So a lot of the dialogue will take place in generic screens, but combat will always be done on a proper prepared platform. Okay?
Like real Pathfinder.
Awesome.
Like real Pathfinder, yes.
Hey, but my Pathfinder not real.
I could spend 20 hours preparing absolutely everywhere you could possibly go, and then inevitably you would go to the place that I haven't prepared.
Or you could just make it be random. Like you should just prepare like a bunch of random screens. Like if we go like
I have a bunch. I have a bunch of random screens ready.
Nice.
Like just like
it's
make
just that
15 randomly generated forest areas, and it's just like, here you go. If you go into the forest, it's gonna be one of these, and we don't know which one.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in any case,
I may not have done that too.
So as we enter the city, they are going to ask for protection money, and I am not going to give them any. So they will possibly threaten us, trying to extort money from you. I implore you, do not give them anything. Nothing at all.
Can I smash them?
Crossbow bolt through the eye.
No. If you smash them, they might smash you back, and they have lots and lots and lots of rifles. I do not think you could smash the rifles in time.
Okay,
I disagree.
Rifles are
Okay, everybody, can we like not start with the assumption we're gonna get into a huge fight with the entire city? I'm sure we can talk our way into this.
Let's not siege
I am
the city,
honestly-
and instead let's
You
just
have been
walk
a voice
in
of
and ignore
reason
them.
for this entire journey. It is wonderful to have somebody who actually can think for once.
I just need time to think.
Somebody please
I'm
stop the
disappointed.
fucking wagon
One of the
up.
guards. What are you talking about? Says one of the guards. I am talking about the fact that you attacked one of the groups that I was meeting on the way here, you stupid idiot. The other caravan guards just kind of mutter between themselves.
Well,
Okay, so
Okay, my friends.
okay, I can't.
Yes,
I
yes,
turn to
Strom.
the group. All right. Most importantly, I turn to Jominda. Can you please keep your wagon under control? I mean, I get that we are all used to it, but if we go
wagon?
into the town and your wagon is just throwing insults at everybody, nobody will believe that the wagon did it.
what are you talking about?
What?
You're using a... You're currently...
How close?
out of
How
character.
close are you to?
Wait, I
haven't
thought
actually seen-
when Frey was like throwing, like complaining, that was the wagon doing it.
Modesto?
Well, that's me.
Oh.
Oh.
That's me, I said.
Oh, okay.
I've got the witch voice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you're
At,
right.
at
You're
this
right.
point in time, you are not aware that Frey has a magic wagon. You have just met
I'm
Yominda.
sorry. I thought,
No, that's fine.
I thought that was the wagon.
It's really hard. It's really hard to keep the difference between player knowledge and
It's just
character
Frey
knowledge.
was so excited telling us about the wagon. I thought, the assumption was it's going to be part of the journey from the very beginning.
No.
No.
This is
Okay,
my
well,
wagon.
then
You don't know.
Keep that in mind, people. Your magic stuff is secret for yourself right now. So
I haven't
exposing
told anyone
is-
that I'm...
Oh, so we haven't had any
haven't-
fights, any encounters. We
No.
haven't had to
You've
use
had-
all
you've-
magic.
For as
on
far-
your journeys, On your journeys on the way to Roasted, you have had a number of encounters with a couple of random road bandits, but they've been completely mundane, and you and the caravan guards have been more than sufficient to deter them.
Okay.
Without
Until this
killing
point,
them.
You've not needed to use any of your mystical capabilities, any of you
As far
so far.
as far as you know, I'm just an old, not old actually. I'm just a woman with a wagon and a crossbow.
Just
a big hat.
and a weird
Yeah,
weird voice.
Not suspicious hat at all.
You're
Not
basically
suspicious,
a crazy
not suspicious
cat
at
lady.
all.
It's a comical
cat
hat.
lady.
It's very common. It's very common.
Yeah. Not suspicious. Not suspicious at all.
Calm down.
I keep
Okay,
all
my friend.
drugs.
Have
in
you
there.
finished your preparations for the journey? Because I would like to move out before the time gets too late.
Yes.
Yes.
This hat is ridiculous.
Wonderful.
This hat is absolutely impossible hat. God damn it.
It's a beautiful hat. I love the hat.
Old lady, please do not shout at people.
Okay, then we shall begin our journey.
No one's
And,
shouting!
As he says that, he indicates towards the other caravan guards, and a couple of them are in control of directing the horses, and they direct the horses to go, and the caravan begins moving off towards Roasted. And after a couple of hours' travel, you eventually arrive at the gate of Roasted.
Nice.
The roast.
Finally, friends, we are here.
Smell the roast and
And
roast.
you arrive at this gate down here. Can you see that?
Still looking for
That
that.
little
Famous.
thingy right there.
Yep,
Ping,
yep.
ping. Yep, that is the gate you arrive at.
The
So
smell
as
of
you
the
arrive
famous.
towards the gate, you can hear not terribly much coming from the city at this stage because the walls of the city seem to contain the sound. But you can see a number of guard patrolling the top of the wall. They are obviously armed with black powder rifles, and there are a few guard at the front gate. The gate is open, and travelers are going in and out. The guards don't appear to be bothering them too much, but they don't seem to have anything on them other than just simple peasantry. But as your convoy approaches the gate, the guards step out and come towards you. And in particular, one of the guards step forward. He's dressed in red and white fine clothes with golden embroidery on his much nicer uniform than the rest of the guards. He has a number of silver pins over his body, and he's obviously the leader of this particular set of guards. He's holding a book in one hand and a quill in the other, and steps out towards the caravan. Why, hello. Entrance to the city with the traders' goods requires a bit of an additional fee, my friend. Oh, no, sir. I understand that entry to this city is free. That is why it is called this great city of markets, is it not? Well, of course, but entering into this city with such a large caravan without the protection of the guards is risky at best. Oh, I understand that, sir. But I have, as you can see, I have hired my own guards for this journey. I should have not any problems, I do not think. Really? And it looks, this guard captain looks towards your ragtag group of individuals and kind of scoffs.
Hello, God.
This group doesn't look like it could stave off a simple bandit attack, let
I
alone the
beg to differ.
rogues that plague our city. Oh, you have a problem with rogues, do you? Oh, that is a problem. Why do you not go and handle that if you know about them? He looks a bit displeased. Well, handling the rogues is more complicated than a simple mountain bandit or highway bandit. You wouldn't understand that if you are so insistent on entering the city without our protection, so be it. And he makes a note in his journal and starts to walk back and indicates that you are welcome to enter if you wish.
Well, that's a bit fishy.
I have my eye.
Do I see what he? Can I spot what he's writing down from here?
You can make a perception check. It's a bit difficult from this distance, but go ahead.
I will
That's
try
right.
my best.
I'll try.
Yeah, go ahead. You can try and see what he's noting down.
I do a perception check.
I don't think it's anything good. Perception. Actually, I am awful at perception.
18. What the fuck? Rolled a 6 and you still got a 24.
I'm gonna perceive.
At this distance,
You have really good eyes.
yes, he has exceptionally good eyes. But even at this distance, it's difficult to make out the words. You can kind of make out guards and rogue, but that's about it.
Okay.
Before he has moved out of
None of us know
your line of
what
sight.
he wrote down.
I don't trust that
No,
guy.
not really. You can.
Yeah.
Has
You mean
he
to start
applied
smoking her
anyone-
pipe?
It's kind of difficult to see that kind of writing while he's walking away from you and is kind of keeping it to himself. So unless you wanted to make yourself more obvious about it, that's about as much as you can get out of it.
Yeah. I'm just
I
gonna
feel
stop smoking
tired.
my
So
pipe.
the way into the city is clear, and God. Sorry, I was just looking on Discord and saw Abba's name and just came to mind. Sorry. Modesto moves forward with his caravan, directs it into the city proper. Okay, my friends, I will go and set up in the Margaret district. As I have told you previously, I wish for you to have the night guard, as that is going to be the more dangerous of the guards.
Of course, my friend.
So for the rest of the day,
Anytime.
I am
Melon.
giving you the time off. You may wander the city to your heart's content, but I would recommend taking some time to rest yourself and prepare for the entire night, because I expect my caravan to be well guarded over the night period. Am I understood?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Also, Melon, you're
Wonderful.
extremely quiet
Then-
right now.
then-
Oh, really? Sorry.
Yominda, my dear Yominda, please come with me. I am going to set up my caravan nearby in the Margaret district.
Sounds good.
Wonderful.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
go to
So
town.
Let's.
he walks off to the market district. Yominda following alongside the caravan.
With my wagon.
With your wagon, you are free to do as you wish for the daytime, but there will of course be consequences if you do a lot of activity and then have no sleep for the entire night.
Let us hit the town.
I want to follow.
I'm gonna.
What's his name? Mephisto? Mephisto? Can I like come
Modesto.
Can I offer my services to come along with Modesto?
Oh, you are welcome to come along and help us unpack it. This is most welcome, Strom.
Will it be faster if we help him?
What a
Yep.
polite young man. I'm actually
I
not
will
that
tell
old.
him.
So you make your way to the market
Wait.
street.
How just really quick? How old is Frey? Like he acts as if he's 80 or something.
I'm actually
No.
not that old.
Frey's not that old.
I'm
He's
just
like
really, he's
Middle
really
aged.
it's like in the late
It's just
20s.
that the female voice automatically
He's like
sounds
15.
old.
A real young woman.
No, that's extremely difficult to do. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, there's your
Okay,
wagon.
so that's going to be over
You're like drifting.
over here.
Hello. How's it going? Oh,
So you can kind of set your wagon up over here.
no,
That's not going to be much.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's not popping up above it. Yeah,
What's wrong?
it's not
What's
popping up
happening
above.
down there?
God damn it!
You want to put your witch inside of the wagon as opposed to having the wagon.
Make it go
Guys,
the
move it to the
witch.
front, please.
Go to front for my character. There we go. Shit.
And there's the dog.
Everyone's here.
Do I have to like add in Strom?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
just
Add it here.
add in your character as you wish. So obviously this is the
How do you
location
do that?
where Modesto is setting up.
Can
How do
you move us
add
to the
your
front?
character?
Yeah, I can't. God
So
damn
these
it.
people up there.
Oh right, there you go. It's gone to the back now. There you go.
Thank you.
How do I ping? It's not.
Help
Get out of here. You're not supposed to be in
Yeah,
there.
Just left
I
click
don't
and
have a
hold.
character. Where's my character? I don't know how to put it in.
So these people are the daytime
The
protection.
warriors.
Yes, that's the daytime guard.
Okay.
5 of them. The one that he that Modesto wasn't so happy with the performance of, but
Yeah.
they are sufficient for guarding the the caravan during the day when it's much more obvious and less likely that they're going to
Man,
have any problems.
How do you move your character?
been a hell of a journey, hasn't it?
Hang on, where are you, Chris?
I'm not Chris.
Oh my god, sorry, Melon. I keep getting Melon and Chris's voices mixed up. I don't even know why.
I don't know
It's not
how
even that
either. I don't think we sound
it's
similar.
it's really ridiculous. Anyway,
Yes, it is.
Ozpin, let's put you in there. There you are.
Oh, awesome. All right, I'm going to be
Awesome,
helping
Pin.
over here.
Well, that said, my character's not there either.
Wallace. There you go.
This is
No,
like
you're
the
just
size
small.
of a house. That's amazing.
Yes, it is quite a large one, Frey.
It is.
And the size of a
Very-
horse's forehead.
Would you like something to drink, perhaps?
You would actually have to.
Tiny.
You would have to pull that with 2 heavy horses. 2 light
I do
horses
have-
wouldn't be enough to pull that.
I do have 2 heavy horses.
Yeah, so two heavy horses is sufficient to pull it, but 2 light would not.
It'd be like-
Whereas the horses that pulled Modesto's caravan, which you can see here, are light horses. So he has 4 light horses pulling the main one, and then 2 light horses pulling his small abode, which is the smaller of
these
the 2
up
caravans.
here, these are Frey's horses.
No, those are Modesto's horses.
Where are Frey's
Those
horses?
are the 2. Frey's doesn't have the horses on screen at the moment. I can make horses for him if
okay.
he likes.
I could make some horses if you want. Would you like anything to drink? I could make some tea if you want.
I'm just gonna make.
I'm back.
I believe you could probably get up on my shoulders, Chris. Do you want to?
No, I'm
Get
good.
up. Oh,
Maybe at some point we'll do that, and then you can add me to your inventory.
I'm gonna start brewing some tea.
Yet.
Wait, what's going on?
Okay, there you are, Frey. You've got 2 horses there now.
Are we having tea
Great.
right now?
What's going on?
I'm
Yeah,
under the
my
wagon.
character's gonna brew some tea.
Could I have some tea?
It's very rude not
Okay.
to knock.
So
I'm just helping
as
Modesto.
you are unloading the contents of the main wagon, Chris, you have wandered off and have decided to go find some homeless people. So
some homeless people. Why?
Enough.
Chris's character is like peeking under the wagon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I like to think that's actually what's happening right now.
There we go. Oh, Strum. Yeah, you want some tea?
Yeah, I would like some tea. Give me some tea.
Yeah.
Sounds
you
good.
Feel free to sit down
so
and
you guys are having
make yourself at home. Not too much, but mind the cutlery. Yep.
Find the cutlery.
What? Wallace, please describe what you've been doing in the meantime.
As we're going into the city and throughout all the things that we're doing, I've been stopping at any homeless people we're seeing, especially kids, and offering them gold coins on the side for some of my own activities. I told them to see if any of the guards are doing anything suspicious and to meet
Okay,
me
roll a
at
perception, please.
some local tavern. Because I've been to the city before, because I'm from around here.
Mm-hmm.
Right just before sundown, before our shift starts. Let me know if anything's
Yep.
happening. Wouldn't that be
So-
knowledge
Roll a perception.
perception? All
It
right.
could also be like talking to the homeless people that you've been giving money to and like bars that you've been to. You can find out information that way.
Yeah, so that's why I was also going to go to the tavern, is to gather info at the tavern as well. So
Yeah.
I have both the homeless
No
people
worries.
and then also the tavern. Perception, terrible.
Yeah, so you don't see anything out of order. I mean, the peasants are the homeless peasants are really thrilled at the money you're giving them. They're very happy with you.
Okay.
But you don't notice any of the guards doing anything suspicious.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not supposed to notice it. I want them to.
Do they need to do perception checks?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like? Oh, you wanted to go to the tavern afterwards. So you head towards the tavern.
I'll head
as
there
the
as well.
day goes on.
I'll meet Chris there.
Yep. And in the tavern, there's not very many patrons at this stage.
Gather
It's not really time that people come in for the taverns just yet. It's still early afternoon at this stage. So there's a couple of patrons there, ordering meals and having meetings, but not really celebrating or drinking a lot at this point in time. What do you wish to do in the tavern?
Just strike up conversation. Just standard gather info. See if anything's going on.
Okay. Just roll.
Knowledge roll.
Roll diplomacy. No, not knowledge. Diplomacy. Just to see how well you talk this out.
Just gonna roll 5s all day.
Your rolls suck.
So you go up to the bartender and try to strike up a conversation and get the lay of the land, and he just looks at you. It's like, you're not really around here up front, are you? Huh? And he just walks off. He doesn't think so. Not with the way you're talking. Okay. Anything else people would like to do before the evening?
Okay.
I would like a drink of ale from the tavern. Please.
Okay. It costs it costs 3 silver for a good drink of ale from the tavern.
Could I buy an extra one and take it back to my dear friend Modesto?
Sure.
I would love to do that.
Make sure you mark that off your.
I am currently doing that right now. Oh, wait, silver? Is that how much is silver?
Yes, silver. Silver is 10. 10 copper pieces is 1 silver. 10 silver pieces is 1 gold. 10 gold is 1 platinum. So it's 10, 10, 10.
Okay.
Okay. I want to do something.
Yes, strong.
Okay, so I drink the tea that I was so nicely given, and then I leave the wagon.
It's nice tea. After
saying goodbye. I'm sorry, I want to talk to some of the market people, and I walk to the market. I walk over here.
Yes. So the market is in full fair at the moment. There are people walking up and down the street. There are traders peddling their wares. And there are also, you can see a couple of kids running around here or there. They look a bit grimy. A basic market street. You notice that a number of the shops are proper permanent shops. So there's a blacksmith around. There's a tailor. There's what do they call it? It's not a tailor. It's the shoe one.
Shoebacker.
A shoe store. There's a shoe store.
A shoe store. That's what you were looking for.
No. There's a better one.
Yeah, I know.
It's a shoemaker.
I can't think of it right now.
Shoemaker.
Shoemaker.
No, that's not the word. It has its own word.
It's not a tailor though. It's cobbler. I think. Is it a cobbler?
Ooh, I think it is cobbler.
That sounds right. Yeah,
cobbler.
that sounds right.
You're a bloody cobbler.
Yeah, it definitely is.
There's a cobblers as well.
The horses are drinking water.
So, what do you wish to do?
Okay, I want to talk to one of the market people. Hello. I'm just traveling through...
Oh, good afternoon, sir. What can I do for you today?
Well, first of all, do you have a little bit of a snack for the afternoon? I see you've got a little bit of meat there.
Absolutely. I have plenty of wares here. We have some fresh produce from the local farmlands, as well as some lovely dried meat.
Oh, I'll take some of the dried meat. I travel a lot.
Oh,
I gotta have something that lasts a little bit.
Let me get some of that for you. He goes off and collects a couple of the pieces of dried meat that you can see hanging from nearby, and he brings them over. Oh, here you are, sir. They are 13 copper each.
All right. Yeah, no, that 13 copper each.
13 copper each, yes.
Each. I think I'll just go with 2.
Each one looks like they're about a snack size thing.
I'm not sure if 13 copper is a lot, honestly.
You could roll a knowledge local to get an idea of that.
You could diplomacy to barter.
I don't have
knowledge
local.
Just diplomacy. You could also just try to barter.
Okay, I'm gonna try to barter him. Well, actually, I don't really want to barter him. I just wanted to No. I'll just buy.
Okay, well, just
buy it on the door.
Okay, so you pick up a couple and he takes. Mark off. How many did you buy? 2 of them.
Two
so
of
mark
them.
off 16 gold, 16 copper pieces.
16 copper piece? Wouldn't it be 26?
Which is what? Which is
1600ths of a gold piece.
yes, 26. You're right.
Yeah, which
26,
I don't
you're
even know
correct,
how to do that.
You
how
have
much
to buy
gold am I-
100 copper pieces and then delete that many of them.
Okay.
Which 100 copper pieces is 1 gold coin.
Okay.
Just mark down somewhere that you've lost that many.
Okay, I'm gonna
that
mark
much.
it down.
That'll
somewhere.
make it
Yeah,
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll make it easier to keep track.
Lost 26 copper. Okay. I want to talk to it.
And gained two pieces of nice dry meat.
Like I put one of the meats into a pocket and I start eating the other. And as I eat it,
Tastes pretty good.
of dry meat, I talk to the guy, and I ask him, "Hey, so when I got into town, I'm just traveling through. I'm not really from here. I don't really plan on staying that long. But I heard
Oh yes, I
people
can see
talk-
that.
I heard
It's
people
quite
talk.
obvious.
I heard people talk about the rogues in the city. What's up with that? Like,
That one's a little bit of a problem. Yes, fortunately, I have bought the town's protection. It'll keep me from getting roughed up by the local elements, but well, it's not something we talk about terribly often in the open like this.
oh, don't worry about it. Like, I'm not here to stay for long. You know, I'm not gonna tell anybody we're having this talk. Do I have to like do a diplomacy check or something?
Yes,
Okay.
for that one, you will need to do a diplomacy.
Okay, I do a diplomacy. I got a 25.
Jesus fucking Christ, your charisma rolls are stupid.
Oh, God. I thought I was charismatic.
You rolled a 3.
And he's still got a 25.
So these?
Hang on.
Oh,
You're
and
suddenly orange, Zaviz. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
It's
I'm back. by the way.
Okay. So it's a in terms of diplomacy when you're interacting with the actual individuals, it's a roll off effectively. So your diplomacy roll versus their diplomacy roll. So and then from there I decide how things work. So he seems favorable towards what you're saying. So he leans forward. Oh, well, if you want to know my opinion on the matter, I reckon the town guard aren't exactly the most trustworthy lot. I've seen a couple of them talking with the lesser elements around. I didn't get close, and I didn't really linger because I don't want to be getting into any of that rubbish. But absolutely, I would not trust the town guard around here terribly much.
Okay, I don't want to like, I don't want to get you into any troubles. I just have one last question.
Oh no, not at all, sir, not at all.
No, I just one last
do I
question,
get?
then I'll leave you alone here. But you said you bought the protection. How does that protection service work? Like, does the guard like post
Well,
people around here, or is it just when you
see
buy?
the guards
maybe-
patrol? You see the guards patrolling around on the highway here, and you do indeed see a number of guard walking around with their rifles drawn and doing their normal patrols. Not quite close to you right now, so he seems happy to talk with you, but there are guards walking around. So long as you've paid the protection money, the guards are happy to intervene if anything happens to your wares on their watch, but their protection money is quite expensive.
So
It's
if
50% of any sales you've made here. It's quite a lot.
so if the guards aren't like if you didn't pay, then the guards don't intervene at all. They don't do anything. They just sit by and watch.
I've seen it happen before. The guards will just stand there and watch as someone comes along if you haven't paid their protection fee. It's
Okay.
really quite a shame.
Okay, thank you for your time, good sir.
Therese, did you see?
Not a problem. Please enjoy your stay in the city, and come back for more. That we have more than enough of our lovely dried meats. If you want to come and get some at some point.
Will do. I move away.
I take butchery.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a perception check on the entire area, and I want to see if I can find somebody that didn't pay the protection fee. Like if there's any hints at something like that.
Yeah, and so
Okay, go ahead.
I did some
Yes.
rolls earlier. If you see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was. Let me
managed-
have a look.
Service.
is climbing up on the roof, basically, and looking out over the market square.
The cat.
What you can.
Yep.
Oh, right, because you're a witch. That's cool. I like that.
Okay, what are you looking for in particular?
Anything fishy, like regarding
Come on, I did that.
corruption, like the guards acting out
So
of term. With what they want.
basically the same type of thing that Strom is looking for at this point. And was that your role,
Yes.
Strom? The
No, I didn't roll yet. I was waiting.
so please roll a perception then.
Can I roll as well?
Got a 28.
Yeah, if you want. What are you looking for in
Because-
particular?
I'm
I'm asking my dog to search for any crime. Okay. That way you go.
Okay.
Have you seen
So
any
you're
crime
looking for the
recently?
Same type of thing. Same type of thing.
Dog search
I'm
for
actually going to
crime.
do a bunch of the roll. I'm actually going to do a bunch of the rolls in person just to make things quicker,
Got any crimes?
so that I don't have to write everything out on online because it's
That's
GM
good.
roll, so you guys don't get to see what it is. Okay.
All right.
Nice dog.
Dog.
Okay. So from your vantage point, Frey, you cannot see anything untoward happening. It's kind of difficult to get a really good
Did,
picture of what's actually happening from your familiar's point of view.
Yeah. Would my familiar have overheard the conversation down there?
Yes. Would just because cats have decent hearing, yes, it would have overheard that. But you don't see anything untoward happening on the street
Alright.
at this point in time. Strom on the other hand, do notice that a couple of the guards have stopped up over here near where this person is lying down. See that down the bottom left-hand side over here? Do you see that?
Mhm.
Near where the donkey is. So a couple of the guards did stop by there and had a conversation with the person there. Didn't look particularly pleased and moved off.
So he's the one that hasn't paid.
But from what you gather, the guards were not pleased with him.
Okay. Well, honestly, that's all I wanted to know. I'm gonna just go back to the wagon now and take a nap until nighttime.
Okay.
Oh, hello. I'll prepare you some sleeping quarters upstairs then.
Okay.
I assume I've got a sleeping
Yeah, I got.
roll. Or?
Don't worry, I do have everything I need.
And I show him the way up the ladder, and there's like a little.
Climb.
How many places do you have available, Frey, for sleeping in your wagon?
It's about the same amount of space upstairs, but very low down. It's like an attic sort of.
In that case, you could probably fit as many as 8 people. If
Probably
it's
not
just
guests on
sleeping,
there.
if it's only sleeping space up there, you could fit 8.
It's pretty much only sleeping space, and there's like above there. There's like this wooden like shutters that you can open up right here.
So it's kind of not crawl space, but kind of crouch space.
Not Gaston.
As you get up in,
Yeah.
not Gaston space. No, Gaston would be crawling in this space.
Yeah.
I'll sleep outside.
But Strong can kind of crouch down fairly low and make his way through.
Yeah. It's I actually have an image as well of that space.
In any case, is there anything else people wanted to do?
Well, at this point, I would be getting
Chris,
back to. Okay, never
Wallace has brought the ale back to Modesto, and Modesto.
That was
sees
me.
you coming.
I'll take credit though.
That was me.
Oh my
and there's
God.
no way he's getting credit for that.
I lied to Modesto and attempt to take credit.
But I'm the one holding the ale.
Melon's holding the ale. Wait,
It'll be very difficult.
I don't know why, but I get confused with your two voices. It throws me every time, and it shouldn't, but it does.
I actually don't.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is.
So yeah, I go greet my friend, and I present him with his ale after a long day of work, and just say, "Take this, my friend. Take a break. Have a rest. We will guard you during the night."
Oh, hello! Oh, thank you very much, sir. This is a little early in the evening for me. I'll be putting this away, and I'll have it tonight. Oh, I am going to enjoy this very much, sir. Thank you.
It'll
Puts
be
it away for the
warm.
moment.
You should just drink it now.
No. It's okay. It will be fine. It's
Oh,
room temperature now anyway.
Killjoy. Fine.
He puts
I
the ale away.
go into Jaminda's hut and like greet her
Okay.
with
You
a
knock
hug.
on the door.
Oh,
So-
I'm gone.
You better knock on the door first.
I can't move. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can see myself. All right, I knock.
Who is it?
'Tis me, Jaminda.
Oh, well, what do you want?
Could I please take respite in your wagon until nighttime?
Well, sure, there's some more space up there. Stromstrom already sleeping, so be quiet when you go up this ladder.
Of course.
No,
I'm a very nimble one. I won't
slowly
wake.
open the door.
And I like.
It's like a
tiptoe
huge
in.
knock.
Oh my... How many people... Oh, hello, who is it now?
It's Gaston.
Oh, well, I don't think you're that...
I understand, but let my dog sleep.
Oh, very well. I suppose you could try, and it's a bit cramped for you.
No, I'll sleep outside, but let my dog stay in.
Or you can sleep on the porch. You can take a look out. No scratching on the furniture. Hmm?
Why am I underneath the wagon all of a sudden? Oh, there we go. No, never mind.
'Cause for some reason, everybody seems to be at the back. I don't know why.
Well, you're a pretty good dog, aren't you? As you're well trained, huh? You'll be looking out for us when we sleep, eh? No bad people is gonna sneak up on us, huh?
I pat the dog and it's just
Sit, lie down there.
I can't get your token. I can't get Gaston's token. Can you move him away from the wagon for a moment? Gaston.
it's right
No, not
there.
the wagon. Gaston. Move Gaston. There we go.
All right.
There. That should now. Yeah, that's better. Sweet.
All right.
I'll just sleep on my bedroll outside the wagon.
Okay, so after
Not outside
a
the
while,
wagon. That's really rude. You can sleep on the floor if you want.
Abba's Modesto's wares have been transplanted from the wagon out off to a nearby stall. Which I'm getting to now. He doesn't take all of them with him right off the bat, but he does take a selection of his wares over to the nearby stall and sets himself up there. So everybody see that over there? That's Modesto's stall. And he has a couple of the guard. One of the guards just sitting nearby, just casually, but the other ones are around the main caravan. And as the day continues on, nothing seems to happen of particular note. A couple of people come and buy Modesto's wares, his spices. And once word travels that the spice merchant is in town, a number of additional people seem to come through, and the traffic in the area increases for some time until the evening comes and people start heading off to the taverns. It's been a very dark day, a very dreary day. It's been overcast the whole time and threatening
That's pretty
to
much
rain.
every day in this dark day and dreary day.
So these two are guards.
Easy place to be a weatherman.
And as evening comes, Modesto packs up the majority of his wares in their containers. He doesn't bring them back. He just keeps them there. He does, however, take the ones in the chests back.
They have no
So it looks
food.
like the other barrels are now empty, but the chests not, which he has taken back onto his caravan. And Modesto comes back around and knocks on the caravan door.
Our caravan or the other caravan?
No, your caravan. Yominda's caravan door.
Your
Dish,
brain
dish,
sounds
on the
like his
caravan door.
caravan.
Alright, it's time already. Oh, stop on my hat.
Yes, it is well into dusk
Let
now.
me get ready. I'm gonna wake the rest of bloody hell. This.
Do I hear the knocking?
I wake up and I just jump down.
Everyone wake up. It's
I'm down
time
there.
for our shift, eh?
Do I wake up?
I'm immediately awake and aware.
Now, dog. You've been a good dog. Huh?
This is typical.
Hello?
Just not know.
Are you in there? Is everybody
outside?
ready?
Yes, tiny man. What do you need?
It is time
Yeah.
for your shift.
Yes, we're
I'm
ready.
going to be
yes,
going
we're
to-
ready.
Wonderful.
Dog, come here.
The other guards have headed off to one of the taverns. So it is
I'll let
time for you to take your shift, please. And thank you. And also, here's your money for the week's pay. And he hands each of you 20 gold pieces. So add 20 gold pieces to your...
Oh, and
I turn it down because I'm working for free.
You can
Yeah,
give it
that's
to me
fine.
if you
That's
don't
good.
want it.
I
Sorry.
give dog.
No, he is aware of your arrangement and does not attempt to give you anything.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, my friend, I will leave you to it. Have a good shift and be very, very wary. Very, very wary.
Do I need to
I
roll
do not
linguistics?
doubt that the city guard will have already contacted their less than savory friends and will be sending them tonight. This is what happened last time, and I expect the same thing this time. So be very careful. Also, I would caution you not to be too aggressive with anyone you do find. As if you get on the wrong side of the Rogues Guild in the city, that could be problematic for us all down the road.
Problematic for them,
Down the
rather.
Do not worry, my friend. We
So
can
nice
handle
to grab
ourselves.
bear jumping around.
Thank you very much. And Modesto heads off
Actually
over
climbing
to
on a
his
house.
little wagon here and climbs in.
Alright.
I'll go guard the smaller stuff.
I exit the wagon and lock the door.
So,
The
one moment.
doors, actually. There are actually several.
Wait, my
entrances.
dog is going under the thing.
Would I be able to take my time to climb up onto the roof?
Cerise.
So that because I have terrible climb.
Hang on,
And
hang on.
if I take my time doing it, will it be better?
Wait, what are we supposed to protect?
Yes, you can take 10 to do it. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah,
Someone
sick.
was trying to contact me?
Yes, my dog is clipping through.
Oh, you're move it out of from where it is right now.
I'm gonna stealth up on the roof.
Okay, roll stealth.
So wait, we're supposed to protect this caravan itself.
Yes, that is correct.
Right, awesome. Dog will stay on the
Like
left.
it. 21.
Well,
So wait, dog is in alert
Okay,
mode.
good to know.
Awesome.
Customer is going
So,
to keep upstairs.
where are you positioning yourselves for tonight's shift?
On the
So
roof.
everyone position themselves. One's already climbed up onto a nearby roof, and is
I'm
perched
gonna
there.
go up. I'm
He
gonna go
feels
upstairs.
pretty stealthy.
I'm in the
Upstairs
caravan
in my
itself.
wagon.
You're in the caravan itself, just sitting on the caravan. Fantastic.
Yep.
Yominda, where are you? You're staying in your caravan?
I'm gonna go upstairs and open the
Yes.
shutters upstairs and have a look.
Okay, so you're looking out from within your caravan. No worries.
My dog is
Stromstrom,
like-
where do you wish to be positioned?
Do you have a campfire around here somewhere?
You can make one if you wish. There is none currently set.
Okay, I make a campfire like here, like here, just to
Okay.
keep us warm over the night, since we gotta wait. And I make a campfire, and I sit down next to it, and I just toss sticks in, play with it, that kind of thing.
There you go. Campfire.
Oh, there we go. Horses approve of this.
So
And
as the night
now we
wears
wait.
on. Yes, and now you wait. So as the night wears on, I'm going to need to make you all anyone who's on watch needs to make periodic perception checks.
Okay.
Just to see whether or not you keep attentive. So make your first perception check. You'll make 4 for the duration of the night.
Okay.
Sick.
We're gonna wait. I should grab some dice as well.
Got a 37.
37.
Oh my god!
Okay.
You have like
So-
an extra eye. It's just so much eye.
Gaston doesn't
Strum,
notice
strum.
anything.
By patrolling around and with the light of the
Wait, hold on.
brazier behind you,
Gaston would fall asleep.
Gaston falls asleep.
My dog is next to
Can I,
me.
roll, can I
He's
use my actual
attentive.
dice to roll?
Sorry,
What?
Frey?
Can I use my real dice to roll?
No, we kind of need the number.
We kind of need the number.
Alright.
You can totally roll.
Okay.
If it makes you happy, but you should still do it in the...
You should still do it in
So
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Only the GM gets to roll without anyone actually being able to see it.
Well,
I'm
I'll tell
afraid.
you the number.
Ah, Frey, just do it in
No,
the...
that's
just
not how it
do it in the
works.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Prop up the camera
I,
and roll on
I
face
do
cam.
trust you, Frey, but this is for
+1.
this
Yeah,
is
we
for
gotta
being
keep
recorded as
track
well.
of
It's
this.
also nice because then we can see your
Yeah.
rolls and
Yeah.
it's fun seeing them. It makes it a little more tense for everyone.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Thank you.
I'm very,
Sorry.
very happy that
Should we-
Gaston fell asleep. That makes me very proud.
Gaston is
Um,
asleep.
Well, although
Critical
Frey,
fail
there
of
is,
perception check.
Frey, there is an option. If you do want to roll, what you can do is you can get like a platform of some sort. Hold that up near your thing and roll in front of it. If you can manage to get it to actually work.
Please just do it in the
Just doing the
on the
thing.
website. Like, I want to see the
Can
roll.
you even see that? You can't even see that. No,
No.
it's just not going to work, Frey.
Just do it on the
I think
website.
it's more immersive for
I
everyone
can
if you
roll
just do it on
in
the
this
website.
decanter.
Hold on.
Do we have to like
Okay,
slowly
okay.
dress up as
Um,
we do this? Like every
as-
episode, somebody's like a new person is slightly more dressed up, and then eventually we are all in like full cosplay.
Okay, Strom in particular.
This cosplay. Fuck.
With the light of the campfire at your back, you look out into the streets surrounding your little caravan. Who is? Oh no, that's fine. Why am I looking at a record, Wallace?
What?
I'm looking at a record player.
That's right.
Just a webcam of Chris in a weird spot.
Oh, he has
Indeed.
that for when he's streaming. It's always on his record player.
Ah, right. Huh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Anyway, looking out into the surrounding streets, you do notice there are some shadowy figures out there trying to be stealthy, but no one else seems to notice them. Not even your guard on the roof, your friend on the roof.
Oh, really? So 22 is not enough to see these. Okay.
Nope.
How stealthy are they? Are they like this stealthy?
They seem pretty stealthy. They're in shadows. They're moving around very quietly. But Strom is used to the forests where things are quieter still. Things like wolves and
I'm just wondering, does the dog
predators
notice?
The
Yes.
dog does not notice.
It has a
The dog
Oh,
has
what?
sense.
Which dog?
The
Dog does
the
not
has-
notice.
Dog rolled a
So he's-
20.
But he does notice Gaston asleep and he wakes him
So
up, right?
he's, listen, the dog has a
Nope.
scent ability.
The dog does not notice.
Okay.
The dog has a scent.
Does not notice Gaston
Yo.
asleep.
Yo, Savis, the dog has a scent ability.
The dog is sitting in the middle of spices.
That's
Good point.
Point.
I mean, does he not wake me up, Bart?
Hey, that's a myth, though.
No, the dog doesn't
Not if he
notice.
doesn't know. Not if he doesn't notice, and the dog doesn't notice. But
Okay.
Strom is used to much more silent and deadly predators in the night than simple rogues in a city.
Do I notice that Baumi notices? Because I can see
But
everything.
that depends
So
on
do
the
I see that
action.
he's reacting?
That
Oh, that's
depends
true.
on Strom entirely.
Yeah.
What
like,
is
I
your
could just
action?
pretend that I didn't notice anything and keep sitting here.
But why would you do that? That's so stupid.
No, I'm not.
like
I'm
no
not saying.
sense.
But what I don't want to do is I don't want to like just like shout, you know, like
Yeah.
people are coming, because then they notice that, right?
Yeah.
So
But I mean, I can just see you moving. So if you
yeah, what I do is I climb up into the wagon, which doesn't really work because my character is below the wagon.
Move your character down a bit for me. So I'll bring it to. I got it. There, got it. It should be on top now.
Okay, good. So I go into the wagon. I see that Gaston is sleeping, and I like shake him up, and I'm quiet, like, and I quietly tell him, "There's people here. They're coming for us. Do not be loud, and just lay in wait here. I'll go tell the others." And
make a stealth check, Strom.
wait, I need a stealth thing.
Yeah, but you need a
for whispering.
If you're doing this quietly, yes. Basically, what you're doing is you're trying to do this unnoticed.
I heard my critical fail this.
I'm just walking into the wagon. I'm not trying to stealth into the wagon. I'm just going into the wagon. Then I'm like slow.
So you're not trying to be sneaky about it. You're just doing it like just as if you were normally.
I don't think that would raise suspicion in them.
Yeah, you have to pretend that they're invisible.
Maybe
It's a
bluff
bluff.
as to seem like he doesn't notice. Like he's just casually walking in. Nothing's
I'm
suspicious
pretending,
here.
I'm pretending I don't know the idea, so I don't want to like stealth because then that would imply that something's going on.
Roll a bluff, but add extra 10 onto your roll.
Oh God, you don't even know what you just did.
You guaranteed that he bluffed.
43. Okay, you. From what you can tell, knowing where they are, they don't seem to have changed their behavior at all.
Of course they wouldn't. He rolled a 40-fucking-3.
No, I rolled a 30.
Yeah, but
oh no, he did roll 30. You added the plus 10 as this. No,
I added the plus 10.
But they don't seem to have changed their behavior.
I feel like 33 is still enough.
That's okay. That's okay.
No. Gaston grabs Tom and tells him, "Little man, do you want me to scare them off?"
Okay. Is there the cat here? No, wait. I don't know the cat is magical.
Gaston just talked to Strom. Did you hear that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're really quiet, Abba.
Customer's laser.
Yes. Do you want
you
me to
were
scare
quite
them
quiet.
off?
No, I want you to just sit here and be quiet and wait. Well, actually, that's a good question. What do we want? We just want to protect the Weyas, right? We don't want to, like, kill them. That doesn't benefit anybody. We just want to chase them away, right?
Benefits my entertainment.
I could just let
Okay, you
Fire
know what,
warning.
Gaston? Go wild. Tell him, show him, chase him away.
Okay, so you direct you direct Gaston's attention to where you noticed the people hiding in the shadows over here.
Do I now notice this? Notice it?
Yeah,
if Gaston's moving towards it,
yeah, I'd notice.
You would notice
Where are they
Gaston.
exactly?
You don't notice the rogues yet.
Now what is it doing
And
now?
Gaston is moving in that direction, but still doesn't actually see them.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll jump off the roof.
Can I roll another
Still
perception
stealth.
guess? Check.
I'm gonna cast Vanish, and I'm just
Yes,
gonna
you can roll
trail
another
behind
perception
Gaston.
check now.
Yeah.
You can roll another perception check now.
Dog.
Everybody?
Find them.
Or just Gaston?
No, you don't need to, Strom. It's just those people trying to
Okay.
see the rogues now that it's been
Oh, yeah,
Gets a
I'll do.
number one and just falls asleep again.
Gaston is very not tired.
Oh my god.
the dog is distracted by a nearby cat, and just starts barking.
Oh my god!
And then
why?
Melon fell asleep. Melon literally fell
Melon,
asleep on the roof.
No, oh, yeah.
No, I
On the roof,
just
aren't you?
jumped off the. No, I just jumped
that-
off
was
the
that-
roof and said that I casted
was that
Vanish.
jumping off-
Trail Gaston.
Was that was that jumping off the roof, that roll, or was that your
No,
perception
that was
check?
the perception check.
That was the perception check. Okay, you're very distracted by this dog that suddenly started barking, and as this dog starts barking, you hear out in the night. And the neighborhood starts lighting up with other dogs start barking, and lights start coming on nearby, and it's like, hey, shut up, you damn nuts! The rogues, for the people who have trying perception checks, the rogues have disappeared. There's no one there anymore.
Okay, well, I guess we just go back to our wagon then.
Come on, dog. We go back. Okay. Dog, go. No.
And suddenly there is silence in the streets.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm a very
Yeah.
cautious one, so I stay hidden. I casted Vanish on myself, so I'm very invisible.
Could I
What?
roll
Sorry?
knowledge something on that
You
house?
can roll knowledge, absolutely.
Or would that
So,
Um,
me and
Like
dog.
knowledge
go.
arcana? No.
Which
I want to
knowledge?
roll a knowledge nature on that
Arcana.
howl.
that could work.
Does that make? I think knowledge
Yes.
nature should work.
Yes,
right?
you can totally do that. There we go. Gotcha. Actually, GM layer.
10. I'll do that as well.
I've got a 25.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit
Me
here.
too.
Okay. Gathering back up together and discussing amongst yourself, Jormungandr and Stromstrom come to the conclusion there was something unnatural about that howl. It sounds like a wolf howl, but not any wolf that you've ever encountered in the wild.
I'm still there. I'm just invisible.
Wait, Gaston is not actually from this world, so does he
No,
recognize it?
Gaston is not from this world, so he cannot use knowledge, nature, or geography, or except that what you've been around, and you've not heard anything like this before. It was an unusual howl.
Okay.
Okay, so it's unusual even to Gaston.
All right.
So you have knowledge and knowledge arcana.
I have
Knowledge
I
arcana
do
you
that.
can roll as well.
Oh, we can
Kill
knowledge
me?
arcana?
If you've got books and the like in your caravan, Jormungandr, you may reference them if you wish.
I'll spend some time doing that.
Spend some time
natural
doing that.
20. First natural 20 of the
Okay.
game. Come at me.
What role was that, Ozpin?
Knowledge arcana.
Knowledge arcana. Okay. With your knowledge of arcane arts and your general sense of what is magical and what is not, there was a note of magic, of something otherworldly in that howl. That is all you can know, but it is most definitely not natural.
I do have a question really quickly. Because I'm still
Yes.
vanished, am I able to talk while in vanish and not break vanish?
Yes.
Okay, well then I make
It's
my
just
presence
attacking,
clear.
casting a...
Yeah,
Yep.
I make my presence clear because I'm still in the group. I just don't want to waste my spell, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna say, I'm here, guys. I know shit. I know what this thing is. Oh, I know that
Everyone
there's definitely
looks
something magical
around
about
in
this.
panic because you are invisible.
I'm invisible. It is Osmond. It is me. Relax.
But why
It's
is
okay.
You're pretty good at
So
sneaking.
this-
I'm very sneaky, friends. I'm sneaky.
Hiding under the wagon again.
Remembering
Good.
that magic is very unusual, so this is
You
quite
shouldn't be
the
so blatant about your
expression of
abilities.
trust.
Yeah, now we know that he's a wizard.
I'm
I mean, I say
very
that in
trustworthy
game.
to these
My
people.
in-game character
I
says
want to roll
that.
a spellcraft.
Okay.
I'm trustworthy. No.
Spellcraft. That's,
How are you
I'm very-
trustworthy
what
to
for,
us? Like,
Frey?
what
I'm
defines
not
that?
questioning your
No.
trustworthiness. I'm saying
I
other people
trust
will attack
you.
you.
I trust
So
you.
you're very
the group.
trusting. You are
Yeah,
trusting.
yeah. I
You should be less
misspoke,
trusting.
and then I got
Yeah.
cut off before I could correct myself.
Jormungandr, you were making a
Yeah.
roll. What for?
So to recognize if this is truly a spell or not.
Oh, the spell?
What
spell
You
is it?
recognize that he has used a spell.
I don't tell anyone.
He has used magic. You are aware that he has used magic. That's about as much as you know.
I'll just. Are you hiding under the wagon again? Okay. Oh, you better stop doing that. No.
What's going on?
So,
Frey is being really quiet, and I don't really understand
Yeah.
what he's
Frey's
saying.
gone very quiet, yes.
I'm sorry. I need to.
Quietest Frey.
Technology witch.
Techno witch.
Techno Witch.
Hello. Fuck's sake.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
How
that. Oh, fucking hell.
No,
God damn it. Go away.
he's moving the house again, people. This is moving the house.
Microphone.
Courtesy of Frey.
Frey's actually in a giant hamster ball, slowly going down a flight of stairs.
No, Frey is actually in the wagon that he like made in the.
Yeah, crossing
wouldn't
the
really want
actual
like that.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
I ask, so I heard some noises out. You encounter anything? Lots of noises, actually.
couple of
Well,
thieves.
I saw
nothing much.
some. So you didn't notice, like, you didn't catch any of what just happened, did you?
Well, I heard a bunch of barks and people yelling, so I reckon something was up.
Okay, so there were people
heard the
coming
howl.
at us.
And
I
a
noticed
bleeding
them.
howl.
There were people coming at us, and I noticed them, and none of you did. But I mean, Gaston was kind of asleep, so I woke him up, and then I just kind of like sent him
You
going.
buffoon. We're supposed to guard the wagon, not sleep on it.
I'm sorry, this job is boring.
You just change accent again.
Gaston
quite
is
put-
really tired.
He has many accents.
Okay.
It changes
his
based on his
accent.
mood.
He had a
Man
rough
of
childhood.
1,000 voices. Well, Gaston. Well, anyway, Gaston was sleeping. I woke Gaston up, and then he went running, and then there was a big barking fight with the other dogs, and then there was this giant howl that silenced everything. And turns out that guy is a wizard because he was invisible. And that about sums it
What?
up.
Ain't no wizard. It's just a fairy tale,
No, he was very clearly invisible. Clearly a wizard. Like,
He still is right now.
Yeah,
well,
it's
he's
still
literally
invisible.
invisible as we speak.
He's currently invisible.
May or may not be actually invisible. You just don't tell anyone about this.
That's what I
Of
was.
course I won't. You
It's
think
all
that
about
how
I'm
do you
worried
think
about
I got
this
to
one.
the ripe old age of 25 by myself without keeping everything a secret? I trust.
I'm sure it was
Lord.
all a drunken blur.
I hope we will keep this encounter event to ourselves for now.
Well, I am invisible. It's not like anyone else will know
I do
that I'm
sense
invisible.
motive check on
Just
Frey.
you should probably shut up. Shut up! Don't keep blabbering about that.
I do a sense motive check on Frey.
I'm not bluffing. Well, maybe I.
Go ahead.
I want to know why he's so adamant about not talking about wizardry.
Wait, hold on.
What the hell do you think?
Gaston is used to magic.
Level 26.
In his defense, in Frey's defense, before
Okay.
before any questions, I say, of course, he's just being cautious. Of
And this is
course.
I don't buy that.
Roll,
voice.
You have-
Frey.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Well, I got a natural 20.
It's still less than mine.
Well,
Natural
it
20.
doesn't matter.
Natural 20
that's
wins.
so
20.
stupid. That is so dumb.
Wait, so wait,
That is the only number he
Gaston
could have
has no-
rolled to beat
That's
me.
the only number he could have rolled to beat you.
Well, I tell him.
Well, you could have
So
rolled
at
a
this
1
point
and he
in
could have
time,
rolled anything
I
else.
want to be
In this
bloody
case,
well
Strom-
accused.
Stromstrom, you're more
I wanna hear what
concerned,
Frey's saying.
Stromstrom, Stromstrom is more concerned of what's going on outside with this howl than he is over what's up with your Minder.
Okay, that sounds
So
reasonable.
Well, I tell him, well, we don't want bloody inquisitors on our tails now, do we?
Of
You
course.
know how they
why
are.
does everyone hate magic?
everybody
hates
knows
magic.
that inquisitors are those who seek out, and this is common knowledge. Inquisitors are those who seek out those with connections to the occult, to dark magics. So the fact that Yorminder is even speaking about this is very telling.
The thing is, Gaston doesn't know what's going on because he has no idea.
Gaston has no clue what's going on.
I go into the cart and then I relinquish my vanish and then walk out of the cart as if that's just where I was the whole time. Just so if anyone's watching, I'm all sneaky breaky.
Do I notice
Okay.
that?
Gaston thinks we could be talking about a
yes,
book
it's-
series.
Well,
Yes, you do.
Man, tiny man.
no.
As you walk
Back
out,
to-
as you walk outside, that was that was Ozpin who walked outside, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
went into a cabin,
Austin.
relinquished
That's-
Invis, and then came
Yeah.
back out.
You
I don't
walked
share the
outside.
cabin.
As you walk outside, the night is still. There's no noise coming from any of the any of the houses anymore. You
Roll
assume
perception.
because
I locked my cabin.
roll
I
perception.
jumped it was the
Yeah.
spice
Okay,
one.
so what happens?
that-
Does time pass and we do the next perception check of the night, or what happens?
At this point in time, you're in a kind of conference, so no time has not passed yet.
Ah, okay.
That's my
You're still
perception
talking
check
about
for when I
what's-
leave. When I walk out,
when you
that's my
leave.
perception check.
Okay. You don't notice anything moving around out there. It's just very quiet, very still.
Can I cast detect magic?
Yes, you can.
I do that.
Okay. You don't notice anything. You notice that the cart that you've just left lights up with a magical aura.
I left the spiced one,
Caravan, you've just-
not Frey's one. I didn't leave Frey's
my
one.
my wagon is locked.
Okay, pardon? Oh, it's blocked?
It's locked.
As in
Locked.
Yeah,
Right.
and I came out of the
So,
spice wagon,
the
because
wagon-
I assume that's where everyone else
You
was.
came out of the spice wagon.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you look at Yorminder's wagon. Yorminder, can he see that it has a magical aura?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I don't tell
Wait.
anyone. I tell no one.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Since
so
my Earthbreaker does have a bit of magic in it, shock damage.
yes, it lights up too.
Would I
Anything
be able
magical-
to-
So you see that a lot of your companions have magical auras over them right now.
Yeah. Most of my gear,
Oh,
and especially my
and for
sword.
some
all
reason, the
glow.
dog also lights up. No.
For some reason, the dog also. And the cat, right?
Yeah, the cat definitely would.
No, dog is normal. Dog is.
Okay,
Basically,
so,
every single thing around you lights up.
Light. Like through,
Alright,
through the wagon.
Ken-
Like a,
Actually, I think the only thing
silhouette.
about me that should light up that you can like visibly
your
see
armor.
is my weapon. No, my armor is just armor.
normal, yeah.
Yeah, it's just really good armor. So his weapon lights up, but that's about it.
Alright,
the potions also counted.
I know what I want to do. Okay, I want to roll
Okay,
Knowledge
yes.
Arcana to see if I can identify the cat and the wagon as like what they are. So
Well,
I'll do
Please.
that.
Go ahead.
The potions count.
That'll
as
be
magic.
against your
That's a
you
cat.
do not know.
That's the
You
cat,
don't, the cat is probably a familiar, maybe.
and this is the wagon. Yeah, no way.
You've got no idea about the wagon.
The wagon would probably be an really obscure item, by the way.
It is quite an obscure item.
Okay,
The
well,
DC on getting the wagon is quite high.
all right. Would I be able to cast Whisper on Frey? Like to be able to try and talk to him.
If you want,
Secretly?
yeah, absolutely. You can do whatever you
Okay.
like.
All right. Well, I do that.
Okay.
And I ask. I see that you are familiar with the magical arts, and I knew with your adamancy about the topic of my invisibility that you must have some sort of connection. Your wagon and your cat are both very magical. I don't know what they are, but I am convinced that you know more than you let off. Roll diplomacy? Or is it not diplomacy?
No,
You don't roll
in this case,
diplomacy.
it's just talking to each other.
Okay, well,
It's just
Well, clearly you too have some connection as well, since you're bloody well talking to me through my mind, eh?
of course.
So let's both keep this quiet.
Of
Right.
course. I
Good.
mean no
The quietest.
no disrespect. I am just a
You're
curious
talking-
one.
You're just talking to yourself outside.
Well, I often talk to my side.
if people are looking at you, you are
Can I do
talking
a
to
perception
yourself.
check on what's happening?
Well, I guess he's
between those-
Can I
whispering.
do
I
a
guess he's
perception
like
check?
whispering to
Yes,
himself
you can.
outside.
Okay, do a perception.
Oh,
check.
is it not like telepathic communication? Is
It's
it
a- it's
like
like
out
a
No,
loud?
it's not. It's whisper.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Can I? I'm gonna stealth.
Gaston
Gaston
falls asleep.
falls asleep. Gaston falls
I'm gonna roll stealth again.
It's just
Like I too. I'm
Yes!
just sleepy.
Okay, never
so
mind. I don't need to do
boring.
anything.
Nothing else is happening.
This is so
Strom,
dumb.
Strom,
I still have a
I'm gonna
19.
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to crack out the wine.
Strom and Gaston, that you don't really fall asleep. You're just talking amongst yourselves and just are not paying attention at all to what's going on around you.
Oh man.
That's so
Not
great.
that.
2 nat ones on the one time that it
And,
really
and Wallace has no. I did not hear a damn thing.
That's great.
I actually
So
think that was my
Jaminda-
second natural one in a row.
That's incredible. 3 rolls that are just complete garbage.
Jaminda's
Fantastic.
gonna
I-
crack
That was
out
that
the
was a
bottle.
secret conversation.
Yeah,
no
that was
one
a-
knows about
There
it.
was a 1-1
Yeah.
and a 2.
Very good.
I'm-
that was exceptional.
My character is going to crack out some red wine for everyone.
Okay.
I think I have some cheese because I
So-
love cheese. My character is a
Guys,
fan of
we
cheese.
are on
Time-
I'm gonna
watch.
crack
Why
that
are
time
out.
you
continues.
drinking and eating cheese?
You are
All right.
continuing the night. You can make your next perception check as time continues to pass.
Okay.
Things seems to settle down. That unnatural stillness to the night seems to kind of pass. That feeling of something's going wrong seems to pass.
Oh god,
Yeah,
fucking damn it! At least.
Oh,
it's
we
not
both
that.
rolled a 20.
Also, Savis, yeah, it's yeah. There's a whisper there.
Okay. Yep. Not a problem.
I'm gonna tell you what it does.
And this time around, the night seems more quiet. Nothing catches your notice. And I'll have you do only one more.
And
perception roll.
anyone who partook in the wine
Wait, did you
will
actually drink
rec-
wine?
will
I did,
receive
yes.
a plus
I
2 bonus on
definitely
all intelligence, wisdom, and skill based skills.
Ooh,
checks.
that is awesome. I love it. All right, I'm gonna apply that to temporary bonuses.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually
How
make
long
you-
does that last, Yominda?
It lasts 10 minutes per level, so
Not
Like-
particularly long.
What's
So
it called?
It's not going to.
The
It's not
thing.
even going to apply to your next.
well, I
To
got
your
lots
next
of
perception
wine.
check.
Depends on how much you want to drink.
What's
That's
it called?
true.
Because I'm trying to apply it in PC Gen. It's a temporary bonus, and I don't know what it would be under.
Temporary.
There you go.
Sevi, who does Gaston seems to trust the most? I think.
Gaston. Gaston, you've not been in the party for a long period of time, so these people are somewhat foreign to you.
You also spent most of the time asleep.
You can make a sense motive check on each of them to
Yeah.
see which one you feel
Well,
is trustworthy.
as I'm doing my perception, I'm gonna take a sip.
Okay, I'll do a sense motive. on
Okay.
each one.
Which is,
That's fine.
it's a wisdom.
Make your
based.
last perception roll for the night, please,
All right.
everybody.
Okay.
Okay. At least one.
That's slightly more like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
What is it? Plus 2? Is it?
Gaston, your
Yeah.
rolls are garbage. You rolled like 3 ones and a
Okay.
2 and a
Hey,
4.
dog found something.
Okay.
Dog.
So
Dog found something.
everybody startles as you hear a great crash coming from around one of the corners.
Dog
Oh,
hears
well.
him.
I immediately
Dog got
stealth.
20.
I immediately stealth.
barking at this.
I rushed to the.
You heard
crash. I
you
rushed
heard
to
the crash coming from this corner over here.
I
Do you
rushed
see
with
the ping on the
dog.
map?
No, I don't see the thing.
Over there.
All the way up there.
All the way up there, yeah.
Why
That's
would
where
we
you
go
heard
there?
the
That's ridiculous.
You need to
so
stay
means I
around
stealth.
there. with my
Okay,
dog.
I tell the group. Okay, I know there was a big loud noise there. Do not go there. We're gonna stay here and hold our post. Like, I know that something might be happening up there, but we're not being paid to guard this neighborhood. We're being paid to guard this wagon. So don't
Perhaps
you dare
just
to
one of
leave.
us
Storm,
should go
storm.
Yeah,
check.
Yominda's gonna pull out
I
her
stealth.
crossbow and start loading that.
No worries.
Wait,
So you
hold on.
load the crossbow, get it ready to go. Yes? Who else?
All right, I tell everyone I'll go check on it, and then I'll come back.
Gaston,
I-
Gaston, don't.
Gaston,
Gaston,
I'm
we need
gonna-
you to stay here, just like everybody else stays here, because we defend this wagon. That's what we do.
We're getting paid
If
for
we
this,
split
eh?
up, we are just reducing our fighting
Gaston,
Never
Gaston
split the
wanders off,
party.
seemingly ignoring you.
Alright, I stealth and take my time to climb back up onto the
No, that's not how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
So I rolled a 21 stealth.
You have stealth?
Yeah, I
Sweet.
rolled it 21.
Wait,
So I'm
hold
on
on.
the roof
I'll
again.
take a look down the alley just to make sure that.
Yep.
the-
Okay.
I like that Gaston as a dog. It fits.
Can I roll like perception to see if I can see anything now that I'm up on the roof?
Scent. I'm gonna
Wait.
actually look up scent right
okay.
now.
Alright.
Yeah, you roll another perception now that you're up on the roof. You're more than welcome to. Now, if you're looking in this
25.
specific direction, that's a new one. You
I
do
thought
see
like
something
I'm looking at Gaston and I'm looking at the direction that
Bit-
he's running.
in
I
the
know
direction
where
of Gaston.
And I heard
Um,
the crash, so I know the sort of direction that it came from.
Do
So
I
I
see
sort
the-
As Gaston gets to here, a dark shape rushes out of the side towards him, out of the side street towards him.
are we gonna have to
we're
roll?
gonna see some combat.
All right.
We're going to be
immediately-
rolling initiative.
Okay, before initiative,
He's
before
smart,
everything
he
starts,
baits them back to
Oh
us.
shit!
I'm
here
going to
we
enchant
go.
my weapon with what's it called? I'll tell you what it's called. Shocking Grasp.
Are you serious?
This one has negative initiative.
Is your initiative really -1?
That's one. Gaston is caught completely by surprise.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Coming out of the.
What
This
happens
dog
if
noticed.
somebody has negative
Oh
one
no!
initiative?
Look at that! Oh no! Oh no!
What's going on?
Gaston,
He might
Ooh.
die.
Yeah, that
Oh,
doesn't look like
no.
a person.
that doesn't. That looks both like a person and a wolf.
Yeah, that probably is worse than either.
Fuck.
It
Dog.
could be.
We'll be rolling initiative.
Oh
Okay,
no! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna
I'm
roll
fine.
initiative.
I'm
as
16's
well.
okay.
Perfectly.
All right, and before the fight started, I enchanted my weapon with. This is sort of secret. because no
I
one
don't have
knows.
the
I enchanted
initiative.
it
Yeah.
with Shocking Grasp.
Yeah, because
Okay. Shocking
my
grasp.
my game is special because that's
So wait, hold on.
Badoosh. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wow, these rolls are garbage.
Absolutely
Yeah,
garbage.
at least.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so I'm second, right?
Wait,
Holy
just-
Okay, I got
This is
13
absolutely
initiative.
garbage.
But
Where's the initiative order?
Abba died. He's
Abba
disconnected
did.
from Discord.
Oh, we'll wait for him to come back.
Right.
Yeah,
Abba's
seeing how
like
he's
super
certainly
dead.
needed in the very first scene.
Hey,
Oh no! This is why you don't split the party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a terrible
Get it?
idea.
Fucking
he's
Well,
gonna
hopefully-
die.
surprise!
No, hopefully he can bait it
werewolf
back
in
to
the-
us. Because then we
But
can
he's
actually
like-
fight it.
Don't bait it up back to us.
We
He
can't fight
rolled
it
a
out there,
negative initiative. He's not going to be able to react to it. He's just going to get attacked.
He's gonna get caught flat-footed, by the way.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to get its one attack in, and then it's going to
Which
get a
actually-
second
Okay, sweet.
attack
Which
of opportunity.
Actually, surprisingly enough, is not actually any different from his actual armor class that much.
Okay, and his initiative is going to be.
Oh no! Oh
Right,
no!
yep.
All right, I'm going to
So,
quickly yell to everyone because I'm on the roof and I'm stealth. So I'm going to yell to everyone what is happening before the
A
fight
big
starts.
fucking
'Cause
furry creature in the.
some massive thing is just jumped Gaston, and he's completely unaware of what's about to happen. He's about to be.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's the same size as
I
Gaston.
got a
So.
turn.
Probably.
He's gonna have to try.
Depends
to
on how
bring me
Savis
down.
described it.
You've got a turn. Hang on a second. Let me give you all your turns.
Mine was 16.
It's fine. 1, 2, 3. Who am I missing?
Me. Wallace.
Ah, where are you, Wallace? Are you on screen?
Yes.
He is. He's on the
spice
wagon.
wagon.
Oh, there you
He's
are.
so tiny.
You're so
Some things
small.
are tiny.
There you go.
-1. I cannot get over it. I'm gonna be so screwed because of one, you critical fail already. So
It is a -2 applied to it. Which really, the -2 just simply doesn't matter. A 1 is a 1 is a 1.
Okay, Strom, what was yours?
bad. I think 13.
13.
I'm gonna tell you about scent later
Your
on.
Minda, initiative 1.
Everyone's garbage right now.
I'm not. I haven't rolled any bad rolls.
Oh,
No, I rolled one natural one actually on one perception
You
check.
haven't rolled any
Wait,
any bad rolls
Dog
except
also
for that
has
nat 1.
initiative.
I rolled 2 nat 20s though. So
What's the wolf's
And
dex
Wallace
bonus?
was 18. What is your dexterity, Wallace?
mine is very high.
I have +4.
I have +5.
4. Sweet. Okay, so Wallace, you're first.
Yeah.
Wait, Savis, dog also or not?
Dog?
Dog is probably gonna be very scared.
If Dog gets separate initiative, then yeah,
I think dog.
I'll add a
dog
turn
I think
for
dog
him.
just gets.
Run
No,
away.
I'm pretty
Dog
sure.
probably wants
I'm
to get
pretty
the fuck
sure
out of there.
familiars,
Yeah.
familiars and animal companions go on your turn.
I
Basically,
do.
is how we're going to run this.
Yeah, that's how I run it as well.
Mhm.
And it's familiars do go in your turn.
Where's your movement speed on this?
And summons
character?
as well.
25. I'm trying to make my way over to the alleyway, so I guess I'm running to like here, because that's about as far as I can
You
get
can make
with
a
my
double
normal
move.
Yeah, but if I make a double
You can
move,
make
I
a
also
double
can't
move.
cast.
Correct. But at this stage,
cast.
you have just line of sight on that guy right now.
I'm not trying to cast on him. I'm bull strengthening myself.
Okay, so you're bolstering yourself. No worries.
And that's it.
Next up is the werewolf, which will jump and attack
Jump attack.
Gaston.
And he's
It's
flat-footed too,
advantage.
so what happens?
AF.
It's good.
He is indeed flat-footed, so that means he doesn't get his his dexterity bonus.
Well, that's good. That means it doesn't get a negative.
That's kind.
Wait, does it work that way?
I mean, I think technically.
Like what?
No, he
I'm
has negative
confused.
dexterity, so he doesn't gain dexterity.
Hang on, let me
bonus, which in
let me
this
check.
case is
One needs
negative.
Consultation of the
Let me
rulebook.
check your character sheet.
Oh my god. That's
Yeah,
so
my
stupid.
internet crashed.
Perhaps it's because of the wording. It removes any dexterity bonus.
Yeah,
It doesn't
probably.
remove
Yep.
dexterity.
No bonus. So it's 14. So yeah, your flat-footed is the same as your regular. It's crazy.
No difference.
You can't be caught flat-footed. Okay,
Wow.
He's just-
so he is going to attack. He's going to make an attack.
Being called flat-footed is a good thing for Gaston.
It's just ineffective.
Roll.
It has no effect.
Oh, wow. It
Misses.
doesn't hit.
So
I bet died
Gaston,
again.
It's a lucky
Hello?
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Gaston, you are lucky because
Yeah.
you notice the dark shape coming at you, and you just dodge back just in time for a great claw to swipe in front of you, missing
I'll
you.
skin
And in
you
front
with
of you,
that.
Yeah.
directly in front of you, is something you've never seen in this realm before. It is a werewolf. It's hunched down and growling at you.
The creature fails to account for your armor.
But it did not manage to hit you.
Wait, do I get a chance? to
Ozpin,
intimidate it?
no, Ozpin's already had a turn. Why are you coming back?
No, I
up again?
haven't. I haven't had a turn.
I had a turn. We're not the same person.
Oh right, Ozpin. Yeah.
God.
Damn it, Savis. How is
I
this
am so bad at this. Oh my god.
Okay,
So
first
I
thing-
think you added in the dog into the turn order.
No,
It
it
goes
goes
on
at
the-
the same
Dog
time
goes
as
on
the
dog owner turn.
Oh, it doesn't
dog
get a
goes on dog
turn?
owner turn.
Ah, okay.
goes on?
It's just because he rolled
with
initiative for
cat.
the dog.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Okay.
So I'm going to just jump down here. Do I have to roll anything for it?
Yep. Acrobatics, please.
Righto, I'm pretty good
DC
at
is 15
acrobatics,
to get
I
down. So you
Alright.
need to make a DC 15.
Oh, come on now.
believe. Fuck off!
Oh!
Fuck
You
off!
fall flat on your face,
Of course I do. Of course I do.
and you
Land on your
take
scythe.
A shit ton of damage.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that's fine. I can
As
do
you,
that.
as you just land
on his
flat on your
scythe,
face
take
and are
12
prone.
damage.
If I land on my scythe, I will die. I will literally
No,
kill myself. It
You're,
does that much
you're
damage
smart
right
enough
now.
to have your scythe out on the side, but you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage and are prone.
Oh fuck! So I can't.
Man, this is
Because
a
I
good
haven't done
start.
my
already.
actual action yet. Can I use my action to
Hang
stand
on,
back
hang
up?
on. How many hit points do you have?
61 total.
61 total. Okay, there we go.
I've
Let
written on
me-
my character sheet as well.
61 out of 61. I'll just do it here for the moment. There we go.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can
So I'm at
double click
58
on your
now.
token.
Sweet.
I can do it.
Alan,
Yeah.
You can double click on your
There,
token
there.
and add the HP in there.
All right. I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
No,
can I
but
use my?
it is added, Frey. He just hasn't added his HP on his character sheet yet.
But as token, you can do that.
Can
Yeah,
I use my?
I've done it.
Can I use my action to stand up?
Yes, you can use your action to stand up, but you have no other action this turn.
Okay. Just wait. Before I do, I just want to see if there's anything else that I can do because I think I can fly.
I don't think
Are
you
you-
can fly while laying with your face in the dirt.
Certainly, flying
Could
might not be
hover.
as useful after falling off
really
the
good at
building
flying.
as much
Yeah,
as
that's
it
really
was
true.
before.
Okay. I'll just stand up.
You stand up. Okay, you
I think
stand up. It is now Strom's turn.
Osman is
fuck.
the best at flying
Um,
into the street.
Well, I like shout to Frey. Like, so we're gonna go over there and help, right? But what about the wagon? This very well might be a distraction. I think at least one of us needs to stay behind and protect, or at least protect.
I don't think we go over there.
Wait,
I am.
Where are you anyway? You're already halfway there.
No, I'm still
He's here.
standing next to the wagon. I'm just between the wagon and the bad guys.
Oh,
I think
okay.
this
I'm
is
not getting
larger
any
than
closer.
this.
Oh,
So
you don't
he is-
wanna-
he is
you don't-
within
you're not
sight of-
moving?
No,
Mr. Stromstrom.
Well,
I
this
fear
is not. Our job's
strong.
not up there. Our
Yeah,
job's down
that's
here.
what I said from the very beginning. We don't want to fight that.
Yeah,
like this
absolutely.
is not that's not our job. But at the same time, I don't want Gaston to die, and that's not looking good. I mean, you saw that one idiot just fall off the fucking roof.
I think that's on him to get back to us.
Stromstrom. I think
We defend
is
this area.
bigger
If he gets here, we defend him.
than our mission at the moment. That thing is not natural. We need to dispose of it. I tell you.
Okay.
Well, then we especially shouldn't do so in the middle of the road, and we should bait it over into this nice little alleyway.
Yeah, we need
I
to
think
bring it
Gaston
here.
needs to run here.
No, fucking bring it in.
Relax, I'm gonna take care of it.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can hear us,
okay,
and
so
I know that
you
you
need-
can't solo that.
That is as much conversation as I will allow in this turn. You need to make an action now.
Okay.
Well, it's Stromstrom's goes first.
Yeah. Okay. Let me.
What?
Okay. So my weapon is the Warden's Cudgel, right? And
Yes.
twice per day, when the wielder hits a target with a Warden's Cudgel, vines, leaves, and roots instantly grow from the target's square in a 15-foot radius. These plants remain for 1 minute untreated as difficult terrain. An affected area instead grow as the over whatever. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Can I hit the wagon with it and surround it with plants, effectively shutting it off for any intruders for the next minute?
Yes, because you can just hit the. Yeah, I will allow you to do that.
I do that.
Wagon
Okay,
rolls
so-
DC.
You take out your weapon, and to the amazement of Jormungandr and
I want
Wallace,
to roll the knowledge religion.
vines. You may do so. Vines creep up out of the woodwork as if it were alive, surrounding the caravan and protecting it.
Which knowledge would be the one to
so-
know what just happened?
It's a religious
knowledge, religion.
weapon. Yeah, it's commonly created by members of the Green Faith. This greenwood club is made from knotted wood, is covered in
So-
thorns and vines,
Your
and looks
min-
as though it is still alive.
Would I know about the Green Faith?
You know about that.
Well, the Green
You are
Faith
aware.
is not really like
I-
a super
so
secret
I look
thing.
at Stromstrom and
And by the way, I've done a little bit of research.
I respect.
I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page regarding the Green Faith. The Green Faith is something that is common for druids. It is not necessary to be a druid to be part of the Green Faith, though. Right? So Green Faith is just a religion. Commonly, druids are part of the Green Faith, and even if they aren't, they very much respect it, but it is not required to be a druid to be part of the Green Faith. So it doesn't really
Yeah,
tell
so
you
you-
whether or not I'm a druid. It just makes it more likely, but you cannot
Yes.
know.
I look at Stromstrom now with newfound respect for him, and nod acknowledgingly and start follow him.
Can I shout one more thing before I end my turn? Or
Yeah.
okay, I just
you
wanna-
haven't,
just
you
want
haven't
to-
really moved, so I'll allow that.
Okay, this thing is gonna be shut for the next little while. So you guys go and get them down here. There's nobody getting in here. This is safe for now. And that's it.
Okay. And it does look pretty safe. Like the vines have intertwined in all of the barrels and have rooted it all to the ground. So it's unlikely anyone's going to be able to make off with anything for the time being.
I know.
Yeah,
So it's
and
tremendous.
then I.
So it
I
is
begin-
your Minder's turn.
I am going to. Let's see here. 30 feet. Move 20 here. And then I'm gonna fly up. Next.
You're going to
set of,
fly.
yes.
Ooh.
Are you on your broom?
I have an innate ability to fly as well.
Oh, innate ability to fly. So you're just hovering.
Yeah, I fly 10 feet up.
That
That's,
is very obviously magical.
At 30 feet. And I give
Sold it!
I give Strom a wink, and I start going up the roof.
Well, everybody's magic now, I guess.
And then
Everyone
I
except
land.
Wallace.
It's quite the
Gaston.
unusual group you have managed to become a part of, each of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my.
Okay. Gaston.
I guess I'll double.
I'm
move
gonna
and
smash
do
this
30
thing
feet
No,
here.
it's not
Yeah.
Gaston's
Okay,
turn.
you can double.
Yeah,
can
I'll
double
30.
move.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
double
hit
move.
it
and
twice.
30 feet here.
I have no idea what anyone's doing. Everyone's
who-
talking over each other.
Well,
Now it's
Chris-
Gaston's turn.
I don't think Chris got to do anything yet, did he?
Yes, he did. He moved
Oh.
here.
He's first.
Now it's finally Gaston's turn.
Oh, okay.
And I cast-
Sorry.
I will hit him twice and make sure he pay.
Okay, you're just going to attack.
Your dog
Go
can
for
do
attack.
something too, by the way. Don't forget about your dog. Get your dog to like run away. I don't want the dog to die.
Okay, first attack hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Damn.
Now Rip
Alright, awesome.
Werewolf, I think. Potentially. I have a
Wait,
feeling
what?
this might roll for. Okay, that's pretty low rolls, but
I'll hit him again.
Okay.
yes, he does have an extra attack because of his level, his base attack bonus.
Yep, that's fine.
Is that
So he can make another attack.
Does it hit? 14.
14 does not hit. So the first hit comes in with your mighty Earth Breaker. The other one, the second attack did not hit.
Okay.
But your
And the
mighty
dog-
Earth Breaker comes in on your first hit, woof, across the jaw of this beast in front of you. It turns around, snarling back at you, and dodges away from the follow-up blow.
And you want to move
and is
dog?
on the ground,
Yeah, the
growling
dog.
at you.
Please move,
The
dog.
dog is gonna go
And the
try
and
to
the
calm
dog.
down.
Just
The,
use
the
it.
dog
Use
is
its
going to
action
do
run.
what? Sorry.
You should
The dog
probably
is gonna
5
go
foot step
around
the dog.
this.
Yeah, 5 foot step the dog away first, otherwise it'll attack it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You can't. You could do a withdraw, which means that it doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Well, you can do that. He's gonna withdraw it then.
So you can just withdraw the dog if you wish. Just command
The
the
dog
dog
is
to
gonna
go
withdraw.
elsewhere.
I'm gonna have
Withdraw.
this in
Okay.
Like,
Where do you
run
want
away.
it to go?
I'm gonna
Away.
let it go to the group and try to call out on them.
Okay. So you can.
Like, it goes. It sees. What's his face?
How far can it go?
Awesome.
There's a limit that it can go.
It can move a double movement though, so it's
Okay.
it's a dog, so it's got like 80 feet.
Yeah.
In a double move, so more than
Well,
enough distance.
I'm just
more
there,
than enough.
deep in thought, getting ready to like attack. So I am undisturbable from like with voice.
Okay.
I'm deep in concentration.
So Wallace,
Mr. Wallace.
Wallace, you are up.
All right,
you
we
wish to
fighting
do?
this werewolf.
This hairy beast.
I think so.
That's our plan now. Oh, I can't quite reach him, so I just run closer.
Okay. You move closer.
Hey,
One turn is 5 seconds, right?
Oh, you do not want to stand
6 seconds. Yes.
6 seconds. So we have.
there.
10
You do not want to
turns
be standing there.
before
Why?
my plans.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that.
Move
I don't
either to
know
the left
that.
or the right.
and well, I wouldn't know that.
That is
he-
not
His
good.
character's gonna move forward anyway.
Yeah. His character has moved where his character has moved. It is now the werewolf's turn, and it, having been struck by this giant of a man in front of him, it's going to attack again. Moves forward with an attack. This
Ooh,
time,
yes.
finding purchase. So he rips in and let's have a look here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, never mind, it doesn't matter.
D6.
If you get closer, though, it might be problematic.
We don't know that.
Please don't kill this character.
Deal So a scratch of its claw deals 9 damage to you.
So,
Raging
That's
across your-
enough.
Gaston, how much DR do you have without raging?
Yeah, it rolled really poor. A 2 and a 1. Ugh.
What's
What's
your
it?
DR without raging?
It is. Wait, hold on. Let me check. It is 4. So I let you just take 5 damage. I only take 5 damage. There you go.
So you take 5 damage reduction. Nice. So across your is it armor that gives you that damage reduction?
No, it's just my skin.
Yeah, just your skin.
Barbarian.
So yeah, as it claws across your skin, it kind of makes a scratch, but it doesn't pierce as far as a claw you would thought. And it looks kind of confused for a moment that its attack didn't do more damage at this hulking thing in front of it.
I'm pissed,
Osmond.
and I'm pissed off at it. So deserve.
Yeah, I bet you are. But it's Osmond's turn.
All right. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use True Strike as a swift action, so I gain
Yes.
temporary intuitive insight to my next attack. And then I'm going to cast haste on myself and on Wallace and on Gaston and on the dog because it can target up to 8 units.
Okay, if you can target that
Yeah.
many units, go ahead. So what does
Yeah.
haste give?
Haste allows. The description is that you can act and move more quickly. It allows you to use an extra standard action per turn for
Awesome.
In
nice.
other words, that
for
means,
8
that means
rounds.
That means one extra attack. Yes.
Yes.
Or
it's
rather, one
one
extra
standard
attack
action.
round. So if you can attack twice,
Yes.
you can actually attack 4
Holy
times now.
crap! That's
Yes.
insane.
It is
we
absurdly
go.
good.
Ridiculous.
Wait,
And
who's
my
actually
turn
working?
ends. My turn
So,
ends. I can't do anything else.
So who was that? That
was
was
Osmond.
Stromstrom that you. Yeah, no. Stromstrom you cast it on. Gaston you cast it on.
I cast on
Wallace?
everyone pretty much.
Everyone that you can see.
Wait, actually, no. Sorry, it's 30 feet apart.
I'm not 30 feet close.
Yeah. So you can not reach anyone currently. You would have to move forward in order to reach
Take a few
Gaston.
steps
You
forward
just
into it.
pass
Okay,
it on
okay,
a
then
dog.
all right, that's fine. I'll move forward. I'll move to
Take a few steps forward and
I'll move to here. I think is optimal.
Yep, and then
Is
yep, that's
an
fine.
I can
Optimal.
cast it on all other
Move.
units from here.
Fine.
Yeah.
So
And
in that
that's-
case,
that's my
Wallace is hasted, and so is Gaston.
Gaston and,
so
the dog. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm done.
So each of you now have an extra standard action.
Enjoy.
Strong, you're up.
Okay,
Last 8 turns, by the way, so keep a counter.
so I have an extra standard action, which means I can just walk twice.
I don't
No,
believe
Strong.
No, you don't have
You were not close
I was
enough
not
to
in
get
the range.
affected
I
by
was
that.
not in range, yeah.
You're way too far away.
But
No,
you can make a double move though.
So I walk once, and I can walk again, you say?
Yes.
That's just like something I can do. I can just walk twice. If
Yes,
I don't do
walk
anything.
third.
Anyone can do that. Yeah.
But it counts
That's
as an action.
It's
instead.
Well,
it's
I
a
have
full round
nothing
move. Yes.
better to do. The wagon is secure for now, so I'll just walk.
This hatch
Okay.
needs a
Right,
bit of a
Minda.
pause.
Yominda.
Well,
Yominda.
let's see here. Where's my character? There she be. Whoop.
There be she.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and as I'm moving, I will fly over this,
Flying. Yes. So you're flying movement at the moment.
and I
Double
am
move to
now-
there.
Yeah, and then double move to there, and as I deactivate flight.
So you are now landed on the top of the roof.
Side. Yes. Yep.
Not a problem. Gaston, your turn.
Awesome.
You can make 4 attacks.
So I like
Enjoy your
toggle.
haste.
So,
You're gonna
Actually,
fuck this werewolf up.
so Gaston right now is raging at the wolf because he can't.
Yes, so you've entered rage. As the power of rage courses through your vein, you find yourself stronger and more angry, and
Yeah.
you take your
And I'll
first
drink
attack.
a potion of will strength. Just real quick.
That is a standard action to do. No,
Right.
is that a standard? Oh, maybe a swift. It might be a swift action.
I think it's a swift.
That incurs an attack of opportunity.
Does incur attack of opportunity, and he will take it. Swift action, but it's incurs an attack of opportunity.
All right, Mr. Gaston.
I'll just drink it. Let him try and hit me.
Drink Barry's red cola.
It it takes its swings and it rakes across your chest again, and it just doesn't seem to do anything, and it's just looking at in you in confusion. It's like, "What?"
Oh.
I just,
All
I just
right.
look at it fiercely. And I'm like, get ready to get fucked.
Okay.
And then
Make
you
your
attack.
attacks.
Oh shit. God
One at a
strength.
time. One at a time.
Give me a sec.
Right, Mr. Gaston.
Good luck.
Oh, what is it? Oh shit.
Jesus, you rage.
Oh my
Plus
god,
20.
enraged damage. Plus 25.
You need to get
That's
that feat that
four
lets you
attacks.
swap
No,
attack
that's for-
bonus for damage bonus.
That is the attack bonus.
Yeah, that's just the attack bonus, but nonetheless, what the actual? So you hit it. You hit it good. Now roll your damage.
Duh, duh, duh. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs. So I
Holy
could get
shit.
lost.
Okay, so with your
What?
with your incredible rage and the potion coursing through your veins, you bring up your Earthbreaker and you slam it down on its head, throwing its head off to the side.
Oh god.
Nikita?
It is staggered. It goes as blood
it fall over?
flies out of its mouth. Its jaw is broken. It is looking terribly
I'll
damaged.
go again.
He can attack
You
4
can
times.
roll again.
So
You can attack 4 times.
Oh my god,
He's
poor
fucked.
werewolf.
it's
I feel
fucked.
bad for it.
You shouldn't. It is beyond ruined right now.
You hit again.
We don't want to
and
mess with Gaston.
any damage. Gaston just goes nuts, mental on this thing.
Another 33. Is it dead?
Holy
So
shit.
as the Earthbreaker comes back around, using the momentum from the first swing, you bring up the hammer in a curve, much like a baseball bat, and boom, off goes its head. It's just ripped off its shoulders with its force, and it goes flying
Holy
off
fucking shit.
into the distance. And as it does so, you see its form shift back into that of a human. A headless human at this stage, but it is no longer...
Oh no. Okay, well, I still have all my buffs on my scythe, so I
Combat
can't
is
use
over.
my scythe until I can't use it. I
That's
can't even.
bloody well
It
disappointing.
can't touch
isn't it?
anything. Well, that thing will get fucked up. So
Goes to
Okay,
shout.
Okay, wait.
Who
Combat
wants
is over right now,
There's
right?
blood.
So
Combat's
There is
over.
blood splattered all over the ground in front of Gaston.
that means
and
time
there's a
passes
headless
lot quicker
man.
again.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, so I'll take a moment. I'll just like step forward and shout. We need to go back to the wagon right now. Right now. Everybody go back. Everybody go back.
I'm going to
I'll
cast
fall down.
prestidigitation on the blood to clean it up so it doesn't attract attention.
I feather fall down and just get back to the wagon.
Where are they?
By the time everybody is
it-
back,
it-
the like vines should leave. They only
Yeah,
last.
the vines start withering and then seem to kind of turn into dust and disappear.
Well, that
Where
was
are they?
Leaving, and everyone gathers back around and kind of
Gaston,
take stock of
calm down.
themselves and realize that yes, that was indeed a werewolf, and now there is there was a dead body in the middle of the road. What do
Okay.
you want to do with the dead body in the middle of the road?
All right, everybody, listen up.
hate
We
it.
need to make a decision right now. We need a party that goes investigate what happened. And we need a party that stays here and protects the wagon. I think we just saw that
I'll stay.
Gaston is, when he gets to fight, he's definitely powerful. So I suggest Gaston stays here as well as somebody else. We should leave at least 2 people, and the rest goes investigate. So who wants to come along? I'm gonna go investigate that thing.
I'll come.
I'm staying here with my wagon.
Okay,
Keep
that
an eye on
seems,
Gaston.
Dominda stays behind, and so does Gaston.
that seems fair enough.
You calm down now.
And I'm sure
to be
all
angry.
of us have some questions for each other, but save those until we have some time. Right now, everything else is more important.
I use my
very
Pearl of
much.
Power on my haste spell so that it's refreshed for the next combat. I have 5 Pearls of Power, so I can do that.
Necklace.
I just,
Power.
my dog just keeps watching.
Aren't Pearls of Power one-shot use? They
No.
don't
Yeah,
regenerate?
no, it's once a day. Once a day per Pearl.
Once a day.
And I have
okay.
5 of them.
That's quite impressive.
It is
But you
very
are
good.
8th level characters, so that's to be expected that you've got some pretty cool stuff up your sleeve.
I can also
so
fly.
you
My
walk back,
armor allows me
you
to
walk
fly.
back,
It's pretty cool.
you walk back out onto the street, but the combat was over so quickly, there doesn't appear to be any other commotion going on.
Yeah, nobody should have noticed.
You don't see it. Nobody seems to have come to their windows. It is quite late in the night. It's about 1:30 in the morning at this stage, so everyone's quite well asleep. And even though there was a fair amount of activity, there are dogs and cats in the city normally, and so it doesn't seem like anybody bothered to come out and check what was going on.
I
want to do a
say to
perception
Balmy-
check to see where
Yeah, I
the
was
head
about to
went.
say.
Okay.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
Make some headway?
ahead.
I want to know where the head went.
That's my
Walking-
perception check on the same
It's
thing.
walking ahead.
So you definitely saw that it went over the roof nearby.
Which one?
So it came from here and went about that way,
Well,
in
then
that direction,
we
over
go
the roof.
collect the head, right?
All right.
And as you walk around the side, there are a couple of cows and sheep in a fenced-off yard, and you can see that the head has landed in the yard, and there's blood splatter where it has landed. There is still, of course, the body of the person in that little circle there.
Use my second preparation of prestidigitation on the blood
You can
again.
you can use.
Okay,
can
so
use,
the blood vanishes, disappears.
Well, seeing as
Cantrips
you're
can
some
be-
kind
can
of
be used
wizard
as well.
anyway, do you have any spell
Oh,
that's
okay.
gonna get us that thing?
Also, quick note. Cantrips can be used at will. So they
Okay, sick. So I don't even need to prepare it. That's awesome. All right.
Yes.
Like you do need
that's
to
really
prepare it, but those prepared can be used.
You
as
need to
many.
prepare it, but with cantrips, you can prepare the spell, but you can use that spell any number of times per day.
Okay,
And
can I
that's
use
true for Storm as
prestidigitation
well.
on
Your
the head
cantrips
to
can be
retrieve
used
it?
as often as you like.
It's
No, that would be a mage hand.
I have a mage hand. Can I
Prestidigitation is
use that
minor tricks.
instead?
You can use that
If
instead.
it's less
will use
than a
mage hand.
pound, if it's a 1 pound item, then he can, but slowly.
Yeah, it's quite slow. It takes a bit of effort. Obviously, it's a head, so it's fairly heavy. But with Mage Hand, you can kind of guide it up over to you fairly slowly.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
with
I do that.
prestidigitation, you can carry items that are 1 pound.
Oh, prestidigitation you can carry. No, it's Mage Hand that is using.
Well, then mage hand should
yeah,
be fast.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
faster than prestidigitation.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah,
I use it.
I mean,
I don't want to touch
the-
the
the-
head because it's gross.
the-
So I'm
the
just gonna
head-
like.
And it's a lycanthrope, so
Yeah.
you don't exactly want to contract lycanthropy.
So can I keep holding it with my mage hand?
Speaking of
Like,
which,
so-
Gaston, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus
Alright.
Christ! If he turns into a fucking werewolf, we are doomed.
Well, he could be a good werewolf.
We are fucking
He could be on
screwed
our
if
side.
Gaston
We're like,
turns into
Hey,
it.
Wait,
barbarian, make a
did the
fortitude
werewolf
save.
ever bite him?
It scratched him.
It's a bite of lycanthropy.
Is it?
Yes.
Gaston, there's no way your fortitude save is +4. I guarantee you it is higher than that.
Hold on, how do you
Gaston.
calculate Constitution save?
Gaston, your fortitude save is +10.
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds more like it.
Oh, that's actually a 15.
Mine's 11.
and,
So
and
you,
I'm
you,
like-
you feel
Nine.
you felt a slight burning across where that claw raked across your chest, but you kind of sweated it out, and that burning sensation disappears. You
Right.
don't feel sick. You don't feel unusual in any way.
Yeah, and the werewolf is supposed to have more than 1 attack per round, like 2 claws and 1 bite.
That depends on the werewolf.
It was a
it's
very
weaker
shitty
one, I guess.
werewolf.
It
That's
was
why I got
a
two
young
shot.
werewolf, and you,
Baby werewolf.
looking at the head in front of you, it's the head of a teenager.
Oh,
Rip teenager.
Well, yeah, I'm also not
It
touching
is
it at
not-
all. I'm just
I'm
It
holding
is
the
gonna
mage
not
touch
an
hand.
it.
adult head in
I
front of you.
just hold it
gonna
at
cut
its
it.
hair and we go back to camp with the head.
So you're
Alright.
you're holding in its head. Blood does drip from it as you're walking along. It's just dripping out of the gaping
Benedict is
hole at the bottom of
cleaning
its
it,
neck.
cleaning it.
And behind him, Ozpin's just prestidigitating that blood away before it hits the ground. It's just vanishing.
It is the best spell.
It is.
There is still a body bleeding out on the ground here. So there's a puddle of blood now.
Okay. I thought I
You
cleaned
clean
that
the
up.
blood again, but more blood comes out.
Okay, can I set it on fire and like burn it so that it
That is
like,
going to be
gone?
so
Yep,
obvious.
absolutely.
Okay, then I don't do that. What do
You
I
do
do?
have a fire pit nearby.
People are gonna find a body. Why are we trying to
Not
hide
if-
the body anyway?
Because commotion, we don't want it.
Well,
Well, we
just
bring it
move
over
it.
no,
here anyway.
actually, the thing is, nobody will believe us that a werewolf actually attacked us, right?
That's true. Well, they will if there's a body of a werewolf. Oh no,
It
it
is
didn't
not
change.
the body of
It's
a
a normal
werewolf.
human
it's the
body.
body of a
Alright, we'll leave
dude.
it.
It's a
We'll leave it.
normal human
So
body.
this,
We'll leave it.
No, we don't leave it. I grab the body.
Yes. You grab the body? Okay, so you
And I
drag
just,
the body
like,
along.
Don't bring it near my wagon.
I don't bring it near
Go
your
next stage.
cabin. I
Ah,
bring it
dear.
over here, and I get it. I lay the body in over here. We go back to camp and just like, okay, we got a dead body. Can I wait? Let me do a perception check on the body to like see if it's anything interesting, if I can learn anything from it.
I loot the
Go
body
ahead.
too.
You
The
find
head.
nothing. It's just
Yes.
ragged clothes, torn.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
That's
got
a
a
shame.
37 again. Got 319.
You can definitely. That's pretty good. So, looking over the body now, you can tell that there was a couple of claw marks on claw scars on the body, and a bite mark on one of his shoulders. Obviously not given to him by Gaston. It is an adolescent male, fair-skinned. Seems fairly regular for the people that you've seen in the area, so it's probably a local.
Okay.
You can't tell anything about its identity, though.
Yeah,
He
I kind of
doesn't
expected
carry it.
something like that.
From the clothes, even though the clothes are ragged, you can tell that it was peasantry. So it was a peasant.
so so
Um,
Gaston is resting.
Yes.
Does he get any?
All right, so I guess everybody
So,
like
sorry. Abba, what was that?
Like, if Gaston is resting, just just
Yes,
sitting down.
Gaston is resting. Yeah, so Gaston is sitting and resting. Okay,
okay. So everybody is back to camp. I'm just like, okay,
everybody's back to camp. You have a dead body nearby.
yeah. Guys,
can
I'm
I
just
burn it
gonna go. No, don't burn it. God damn it! People will find the remains of a burned body. So
No, they
easy.
won't with prestidigitation. I can just
Yes, they will.
completely remove. Really?
You cannot.
You cannot
bones
burn
are
much.
too much to remove.
You cannot burn
Okay,
a
fine.
body
Bones
to
are
a
too much
crush.
to
If you
remove.
burn a body like that, it's going to be a burned body. It's not going to be ash. It's going to be a burned body. We do not have the furnace necessary to burn it into coal or ash or anything of the sorts. It will still look like a dead person. That will not help. And also it will smell like a dead person, which also does not help. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bury it. I'm just gonna do it. You guys stay here, protect the wagon, I'll take care of it. Alright, so I go take the body somewhere where nobody else can see me.
There's a park nearby, like a collection of trees nearby
Yeah,
that you
just-
think doesn't seem to get frequented too much. It's just kind of there.
And I cast when I'm sure nobody is around to see me, I cast expeditious excavation, which allows me to move earth. I move the earth. in
Yep. So
such-
the earth moves away in the form of a grave.
yes, but it's deep, it's thorough. It is cast it goes down into the earth. I throw the body
deep
in.
into the earth.
I put the earth back on top of that, and then to make
Covers it over again.
yeah, and to make sure that nobody can suspect anything, I'm going to. Can I cast Entangle just to make plants grow?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
you
I'm
can
just
kind
gonna-
of control it. Actually, make a spellcraft check.
Okay, spellcraft. I have 4. Which is, do I? Yeah,
Only DC 15, but
1d20 plus 4. 8. Oops.
you can make the vines grow around it, but it doesn't look kind of natural for the area. From what
Okay,
you can
good.
tell.
Then I'll do
It
a
doesn't
different
blend
spell.
in quite.
I'll cast Growth of Respite.
Let's try again. Yeah.
I'll cast Growth of
Yeah.
Respite, which is a spell that creates trees and a small spring. I'm sure I can choose to not create the spring, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I'll just
So
put a tree on top
this
of
time
it.
around, a tree grows up out of the ground, sprouting its leaves. It's not a big tree; it's just kind of a sapling, but it grows out of the place where
This is a level 4 spell.
where you have buried him. Okay, never mind. If it's a level 4 spell, it's a full oak.
Yeah, this is one of my most powerful spells.
Large tree.
I'm just limiting it a little bit. But
Grows
yeah,
out of
I put a
Yeah.
full-fledged tree
Yeah,
on top
so
of it. People may notice that there
there's
wasn't
a
a tree
big
there
tree.
before, but they'll be like, they won't go digging underneath.
Yeah.
Um,
It's very unlikely they'll be able to dig a tree out in order to get to the body underneath the tree.
Sweet.
So
Good
you
one.
feel confident that the body has been buried in such a way that it's unlikely someone's going to stumble across this thing
yes.
unless
and,
they know it's there.
and I go back to camp.
Sweet.
Okay. So,
Oh, really dreadful.
yes,
Can my dog drop perception?
yes, of course.
Because I want to check. Where are the guards? They should have heard that, shouldn't they?
No guards around.
Seems strange.
Well,
It is the dead of night. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. The guards don't patrol the streets.
All right.
Yeah, the dog doesn't like after the spat that you've just had. The dog seems a little bit spooked, but doesn't seem to notice anything else going on, and you haven't seen any guards moving around.
Are the guards
so,
guarding the
being
wall at
that-
nighttime or not?
The guards are on the outskirt walls. Yes.
Okay, all right.
In the very far distance, you can see their torchlight.
Yeah.
But
Awesome.
close by, they aren't looking. They're not looking in the city. They're looking out. So, being that you have managed to slay the unusual beast, the werewolf that attacked you in the middle of the night, and the guard's duty, you seem to have scared off what rogues were going to come to towards the wagon and attempt to sabotage. The first night of guard duty seems to have been a fairly good success. There doesn't seem to be, to your eyes, there's no real evidence of what has just occurred, the combat that has just occurred, and Stromstrom is confident that his burial act has completely covered the body in such a way that no one's going to find it. And at that, everybody finishes the guard duty for the night, and we will end tonight's session there.
all
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Do we
So,
get
congratulations.
Experience.
Congratulations, everybody. It is time for experience.
My favorite.
Yeah.
so experienced?
That is 1,500 experience divided between 5.
So 300.
300 for each.
Yay.
Oh.
Sorry. No, sorry, not 1,500, 15,000.
Oh, okay.
That's a little bit more.
3,000.
So let's
So
casually
3,000
add
experience each.
Yes.
How much do you say you have, boss?
3,000 each.
Oh wow.
And that's for
That seems
the
a
whole
little
session,
high,
or is that
actually.
for the...
Yeah, no, that's for the whole session, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Whole session.
That's including all. Now, keep in mind, I do award experience for role-playing experience encounters as well. So that includes the encounter with the shopkeepers and the
Tavern.
and talking with the tavern and things like that. Yes.
With the tavern? My wagon would have.
Yeah. With the I will award an extra 500 to Stromstrom for fantastic role-playing.
Oh, cool. I'll take it.
Gaston.
What about the amazing conversation between me and Frey? Being completely secretive. and
I'll
all
give you
stealthy like.
200 for that each. as
Awesome.
Well. That was pretty good.
Lovely.
But Stromstrom
but
was
I
just
think-
so consistent with his character this whole time. So,
I played Gaston, right? Gaston is a fearless man.
absolutely. But you just didn't have an opportunity to really role play. Like,
Alright.
there's a difference
Indeed.
between staying in character and having a really good role play session. There'll be other opportunities for you to earn such things.
Yeah, you will all have a
in
time
the
to
future.
shine.
Everybody will have a time to shine. So don't worry if it's been focused on one person or another. There will always be opportunities and occasions where one person is going to shine. I mean, and Gaston got the finishing blow. You're right. Gaston gets an extra 500.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, he went bananas.
Yeah, that was actually a little bit.
He went bananas.
Bananas are great.
So yeah, sorry,
In
you're right about that.
defense of that,
Gaston.
though,
you got the
the
finishing
last
blow.
attack was because of haste from me. So
Oh, you're gonna
No,
switch.
actually, it didn't.
It was-
That didn't make any difference at all. He
Yeah.
Didn't he attack
attacked
3
with enough
times?
damage in
No,
the
he only
first.
attacked
No, he
twice.
attacked twice.
Okay, never mind. I thought he attacked 3 times.
Didn't
Never
make
mind.
any difference.
I thought he attacked
Didn't
3
make
times.
any difference.
Gaston is
But you still got experience for the general.
Oh, yeah,
cycle
Right,
that
so
werewolf.
54,000 to
Thank you.
It was
Thank you,
actually
everyone, for
better.
coming along for tonight's episode of The Dread Mists of Durengar. We'll be catching up again next time in another week, I think.
Yeah.
So long as
Lovely,
everyone.
lovely.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Thank you, Cerise.
Have a good
I very much
worries.
enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was good.
Very much enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick outro myself really quick, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was fun for me. We'll get the hang of it as we continue through, as we try a little bit more. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time, and goodbye.